M Powerhouse, man. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
Fastest BMW shop out there. Lock in.
First to break 8s.
We're known for not letting people have too much shine.
Yeah.
But Rick's cool, so
we give him a little bit.
He can
more
enjoy
time.
like a couple weeks.
The hardest thing to deal with is people that do not understand cars. When you come and you say, yo, I want to do this. All right, you can't do that until you do this. What you mean? I'm spending my money. I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to do what you want. Yo, my car's misfiring. Bro, I told you there's a procedure. Now you're going to spend extra money. Sometimes let your tuner do his job, bro. Like, let him do his job.
Stop rushing these tuners.
Stop rushing the tuner. Like,
when you ain't got
he's
no
a regular person like you
do.
with a job. Like, car goes 9.5 all day.
I want
to go faster. Bro, who you racing? N54, N55.
Yes.
Junk.
Oh boy. You see me? Don't
Junk.
bring me none of them, please.
Junk.
S55s are junk also. I said what I said.
Welcome back to another episode of the Street Alpha Podcast. I am your host, Tukes, and we have our co-host today, Grim, once again. You guys requested him back because he did such a great job co-hosting on the last episode, which he did. He actually spoke the most on that one, which is good because you did a really good job.
He's a bully.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for bringing me back, guys.
So we are at M Powerhouse in Mount Vernon, right? Mm-hmm. We have Merrick and Swerve. Let's clap it up for Merrick and Swerve.
Yeah, we here. All right.
So we were supposed to do your episode, or not even an episode. You were supposed to be on One Stock's episode.
Right.
But I figured you have your own episode because there's a lot of history, and it would have took like 3 hours because we had Peppa, we had One Stock.
Too much.
So it was a lot. It was a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna talk about a lot of controversy with the BMW platform G80, as you guys know.
Toxic.
We lead in that.
Rick just broke the record. He won 8.5.
Congrats to him.
Shout out to Rick.
Yeah, nobody's clapping. So yeah, you were the first to
first to break 8s.
Break the 8s, right?
I was first to go 8.7, and then Rick beat my 8.7. Yeah.
Right. So you're going to the track soon, right?
100%. That's no question about
Just
that.
to clarify, this is on the G80 platform.
G80, right?
Yeah, we're known for not letting people have too much shine.
Yeah.
But Rick's cool, so
we give him a little bit.
He can
more
enjoy
time.
like a couple weeks.
So when are you guys going to the track?
We're trying to go within the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks.
What's expected? What do you guys think you're gonna do? This guy's
All right, so we're going for like a low 8. We're not gonna say 7, but like a low 8, possibly 7.
Possibly 7.
Yeah.
Trying. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's not gonna happen," but you know.
Listen, they always
that's where
tell
we're
us
going.
we can't do something, and then they turn.
We
into
always
believers.
prove it. Facts.
So.
But you guys are involved in a lot, right? Behind the scenes that people don't really
Yeah,
see.
we do a lot of R&D, a lot of testing, a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
In the BMW, all BMW platforms, like stuff like that.
Okay, so how long have you guys been here? Like this
shop we've been here for 2.5 years, I think.
2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So how'd you get your start into like the BMWs and working on the cars?
So my start in BMW started, I don't even know, maybe 2003.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, maybe probably before that too. Yeah, I've been doing business forever, so I just been doing a lot of BMW shit. I started with E30s though. My favorite car is E30, E36, and then slowly go up into the years.
Was it always M Powerhouse?
No, it was actually the first job I had was M&P Performance.
M&P Performance.
Yeah, it was one of my boys, me and Peppa. We started that, but we grew apart a little bit, and then just decided to just do our own thing.
So what was your primary focus at that time? Like when you first opened up the shop?
First open up, we were just mainly doing like maintenance, like just trying to make some bread pretty much. Just getting it going. We always doing like fast stuff, but like that wasn't the main focus at that point.
And at that time you were doing a lot of E30s?
We just did anything. Like those times we had like a lot of E46s, as a matter of fact. That was a lot of cars.
E46s?
E46 was like main car in those times. E46 and E90s. And then that was...
What was the fastest car you had at that time?
I had an E30 turbocharged.
E30 turbocharged?
Yeah. My favorite car is E30, E36. You put those on some boosts and it's game time.
You gotta tell them that you made the manifold and all that for the E30.
I mean, we're not gonna get into that part. Yeah, when he asks that question, we get to that.
Yeah. So give us some more. So give us some more context because.
All right. So E36 stuff like we literally like I welded my own manifolds up, made my own turbo manifolds, stuff like that. we didn't do tuning, so we used to go through arcade tunes to tune back in those times. But that's pretty much like the only outlet back in them times.
Yeah.
To do tuning.
Yeah. Did you learn how to weld and all this like fabricating on your own?
On my own, like I literally went and bought a welder and just started swiping away. Like literally the bird shit.
So true
like,
R&D.
In Jamaica we call it bird shit welding, but it looks like bird shit, but it works.
Bird shit
Like
welding. Wow.
It literally when you weld it, it just bubbles up, and like there was no air. There was like you didn't need any gases with those. It was just arc welding, like pretty much like
Gotcha.
MIG.
Just tacking it on. Can Swerve weld too? Or is he do
No.
bird shit welding?
I don't weld at all.
I would not give.
I don't do no welding. Do you not see I wear
I would,
glasses? I'm good.
I would not give
Good on
servo welding.
man. I build engines. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Facts.
So what were the most common issues you had with BMWs back then? Because at that time, primarily it was BMW was known for like having issues around that time frame. I'm assuming, right? 2003.
Yeah, we were just mainly doing like maintenance, like water pumps, like struts, anything having to do with a BMW, anything pretty much. If you came to the transmission, we changed it. Whatever you brought, we did it.
Would you say you service more non-Ms back then, like opposed to today?
Yeah, back in them time when we first started out, we wasn't getting a lot of M's. We were just getting like basic cars and stuff. We just started from the bottom pretty much.
Okay.
But
Did you see that potential back then for the non-Ms as they are today?
honestly, E30s, like the non-M's were always like the better choice because it's cheaper and you could just send it.
Okay.
And E30s are very strong. You could put anything to that. 900 horsepower will not break. E36 is now subframe rip apart, strut tower tear off, like, all type of shit. So yeah, E36 is not really like my favorite. E36 and E46 have the same problem. E46 and E36. Strut towers rip out and the
Rear subframe.
subframe rips out also. So they're kind of weak.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that sounds too. It's making me think about my car.
So, at that time, what was the most popular? What made you known? You know, what was the car that made you like put you on the map, basically?
Like I said, I always have my E30s. I would go out, go to parties, do donuts.
Multiple cars, or was there just like one car?
Nah,
like, you know how this is like.
I was broke. I had one car. That was it. Just sending that shit everywhere I went.
Who else was outside at that time though? That was like competition. You know, whether it was a shop or
It was all these Honda guys back in those times.
Honda
Like
guys.
it was, yeah. There was no like real BMW. Back in those times, there wasn't no BMW guys outside. Like technically, like I was like the first BMW guy outside as a younger person back in them times because nobody else was really doing it. So
was it because? Why do you think that is though?
affordability. A lot of times, everybody had Hondas and shit, Toyotas, but I was always a odd sheep, you know. So I just decided to go my own route. I like to park my car and actually go back there, and it was there. So a lot of not throwing no shit at nobody else.
Nah,
But the
that's
Honda
it.
guys, they park their car. It ain't gonna be there when they get back. I promise you.
That is a fact.
Sometimes you go inside, and the minute you go inside, the shit's gone.
Because you could park a 10-second or 9-second BM
Yeah,
anywhere.
anywhere.
good.
You come
Do
back
that
and you
with a
see
nine-
that.
Honda, you
10-second
can't
Honda?
sleep.
Yeah,
You gotta sleep with one eye
Yeah, you-
open by the window.
Even a 15-second Honda, you can't park it on the street.
any Honda at all, you can't park on the street. Like you,
Right.
Even the
back
new
in-
ones, they
back-
taking wheels.
Bro.
The wheels now. I think it's gotten
Yo,
better.
it's
though.
getting
Definitely gotten
crazy.
better.
Nah, in the Bronx, a core
Oh,
wheels
well, yeah,
was
okay.
like
I don't know.
crazy.
I don't know about the Bronx, but yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, the
you're gonna
Bronx
see
was
an
bad.
Odyssey with them on somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
OD. It's crazy.
Facebook Marketplace, you get your shit back.
No, for real, it's pretty bad on there. People will steal your shit and sell it on there.
It's a
No
Facebook
problem.
marketplace. You get it
No,
right.
it's really like that.
I believe it. I see it. I see it.
So at that time, who would like? I need some more context because like I don't really know what it was like at that time. In street racing. So like,
There was no there was literally the Honda guys.
but who?
So there was, all right. You had Uptown. You had like the Harlem. You had like Harlem Steve was from Harlem, but he was Uptown all the time. So like you had OTL. I don't remember all the Honda guys. I don't want to call them. I don't want to mistake anybody's name. They'd be like, "Yo, you didn't call my name." Yeah,
Yeah,
Double
it do
O.
be
You
like
had
that.
Yeah,
Sonny.
it does.
Like mad people with the Honda shit. But you know, there's too much people to keep up with. You had Mike. You had Pete. There's just so much people, but I'm not gonna be able to remember everybody. But like, there was like so much competition with the Honda guys because I was the only one. So they were like coming for me nightly. Like I'd be on my block, pull up, like you want to race? I'm like, let's go. What's it? Bronx River or where the fuck we were? We do it anywhere. We race anywhere. Line that shit up.
Point and shit.
So
Would you say at that time those Honda guys were they more or less representing a shop or just
Nah.
a team or just solo?
Nah, just everybody was solo back in them time. Nobody was repping shops. Like I said, we was broke. Like everybody was broke. Like you had a car, you fix it yourself. Like everybody's fixing their own cars. Like there wasn't no shops fixing cars. Like you fix your own car. Like nowadays, like everybody just takes a car to a shop. Like we had to fix our car ourselves. That was it. Yeah.
So you had MMP, right? How long did that last for?
About 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah. We ran for like a good 8 years.
And what happened that, you know?
So pretty much we just like we did what we had to do. Like we didn't even plan to stay for that long. We planned to do it for maybe like 5 years just to make the money and just like expand and do better. But like we kind of like just started doing our own thing, and like he went his way and I went my way. Like it's really nothing more to it. It's just we just started growing and we grew to know that we wanted to do different things.
Right.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to stay performance. Like I'm more of a performance guy. Like always into speed and shit like that.
So when you started M Powerhouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was there anybody that like at the time that you like anybody's car you were building at that time? Like you know how like one stock.
Oh yeah, we always had Drake. Like one stock car, we always had his cars. Like we had his car from MP. He transitioned over to M Powerhouse. So like he's like I said, he's not going nowhere. He's gonna always stay here. Like I make sure he's good and he makes sure I'm good.
That's great.
No funny shit.
Now, Swerve, where were you around this time? I guess
I mean, I started working at M Powerhouse. I mean, at MMP because I bought a 340.
This story you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, I had a garage in Long Island with my best friend Chris.
Where in Long Island?
In Roslyn, Long Island.
Okay.
And we started like this little car club because initially I bought a 328 because I thought, I'm going from a Honda, so the 4-cylinders must be great. That was fucking bullshit.
Worst decision.
So I ended up we had a little shop. I had a couple of Civics and stuff like that. And then when I met Dre with my 328 because X Delete came out and Dre's like, oh, come flash it for me. So I'm like, okay, bro. Like, it's super simple.
Yeah.
After that, he's like, yo, you're one stock, bro. Don't worry. I'm like, all right. I guess I'm part of the
What
crew.
year was this? Like, what time frame? What was Dre at that time?
Dre literally had just got
car.
the white 340. He just,
that's when he did the exhaust.
He literally just got the 340. And then I flashed the X Delete for him, became one stock like that.
Did you do the exhaust first though?
No, the exhaust came after. He came to my shop and did exhaust.
Okay.
But my boy Chris ended up buying a 340 while I had my 328. And I drove it. I'm like, yeah, this 4-cylinder shit is not it. So I ended up trading my shit in at Car Factory and got a 340 and went to my shop. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing on BMWs, man. I came from Hondas. So I bought a turbo. I'm not going to say where the turbo came from.
Trash.
Fuck that place.
Trash.
But
it actually worked. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
say
it worked.
trash.
It worked. It was a good turbo.
Yeah.
But I installed the turbo.
I want to know.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Yeah.
Who is it? You can't say that.
Well, all I can say is it's a turbo company that honestly sells some fucked
just
up
go
turbos.
to personal.
But anyway,
Okay.
All right.
We don't want to throw nobody under the bus.
yeah. I installed the turbo and drove out my shop and didn't have boost. So I'm like, what the fuck did I do wrong? So I remember Dre said he goes to M&P and shit. So I just drove up there one day and Merrick was in the shop and I'm like, yo, bro, could you just look at my car? Like I installed the turbo on my car. He's like, I don't work after people. So I'm like,
I don't like working at the other shops. Like, if you fuck up, fix your problem, bro. Like,
That makes sense, though.
So I told him, I'm
bring it to
like,
me.
bro, I did it myself. So he's like, all right, cool. I'll check it for you. Bro, I swear to God, literally 2 seconds. And he looks, I don't know this guy. I just met him. And he looks and he goes, bro, you a stupid ass nigga. So I'm like, what the fuck?
He said that to you when you
Yeah,
first
bro.
met him?
I'm looking at him like, what the fuck are you
If
talking
you see how
about?
stupid it was,
Yeah, and he goes like this. Whoop, click.
literally
And
didn't
goes,
clip
go press the car.
Oh,
bro,
my
I
God.
drove around the block, full boost. I came back like, how much you want, bro? 500, whatever. He's like, nah, you good, man. After that, I'm like, yeah, fuck this guy. Like, he knows what he's doing.
The thing
with
is, he did the whole
BMW
job
stuff.
properly. Just did
Yeah.
not clip.
I was nervous. I thought I put the manifold on,
I seen
fucked up.
the
Yeah.
potential. I'm like, at least he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
They just made a mistake on some stupid shit. So
Then
I'm like,
after
all right.
that, man, I was originally working as like I had a regular 9 to 5. I was a doorman and shit like that. And then one day Merrick made a post. He's looking for mechanics. So I'm like, listen, bro, can't work there full time, but I'll do 2 days a week. He's like, pull up, let's see what you could do. Obviously, because I came from Hondas, this was like looking at a Rubik's Cube or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know. He's like, yeah, change these brakes on an M6. I'm like, you want me to touch an M6? Nah, I'm good. But I did it, you know? And then I ended up just quitting my 9 to 5 and just did this full time because it was more fun, bro. Like, holding doors.
This was at MMP at the time, right?
Yeah, this is at MMP. And then as we were going through the MMP shit, I just learned a lot of shit. Like, he taught me literally everything I know about BMWs in the span of 3 years. Like, from going from not being able to know what anything about BMWs,
like,
I could literally...
I was on the verge of like, you
can
just go back to the doorman job, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, it was crazy.
But he had to drive, though. He had to drive, so I didn't even do that.
I don't know, man.
That's why I don't give up on people. Never give up on nobody.
Yeah, and then
no matter how bad it is, never give up. I swear.
B58 motors, no problem. Like, I know every bolt on a B58, S58, like the back of my hand.
So
bro.
with your experience being the Honda guy, working on these motors, what do you feel, not only engineering wise is different or better, but what do you prefer or like, you know, in either end, Honda's motors or the B58?
So I'm always gonna love Hondas. They're great. Like, K series motors are great. B series motors are very nimble and stuff to drive. It's fun, but like, you can't be having a luxurious car that also
Not
has
comparable.
power and looks great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could drive my car, go to dinner, after dinner, go walk a Q50 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do whatever you want with the car.
Yeah.
Hondas, I got tired of, like, I had K series and stuff like that, and I just got tired of driving around and, you know, my girl be in the car and she's like, yeah, put the AC on. I'm like,
no AC.
you ain't got that. Put the window down, though.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you
you know, wintertime, like, put the heat on, like, you know? So I kind of like outgrew that shit, you know what I mean? So, and then once I got into the BMW thing, I just didn't really look back. But, you know, eventually later down on, I got some more Civics.
So on that same note, right? My car went 8.7. AC works. I have a heated and cooling seat. I could drive it to go anywhere I feel like daily. Like,
we literally go to lunch.
Literally, we drive the car to go pick up lunch. Like, we go pick up anything we want.
You could go to the mall.
Anywhere, bro. Like, legit.
Yeah, and leave it outside.
And
you can check
everything's
the app
still functional.
on your phone. You can lock it.
It could be crazy.
Auto
Leave it
start.
unlocked.
Yeah.
I mean,
literally.
I wouldn't do that,
I mean, you'll find it in 2 seconds. You just hit the app, like, where's the car? Oh, it's right here. Let's go straight to it.
BMW just really, it was, I guess, when I was younger, my dad had BMWs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I was broke, so.
Your dad's money, not your money.
Yeah, exactly.
So you kind of grew up with that culture, like.
Yeah, like, I love BMWs and German cars, but, you know, affordability is a real thing. So, like, growing up, buying a Honda was nothing, bro. You buy a EG, $1,500, man. It got a single cam in it. You go, you slap a bottle of nitrous on that motherfucker, you be good. You know,
I remember
load up, you get another.
Why not? You buy the motor for $300.
I remember when I was growing up and you seen a guy with a BMW, like, yo, this guy's rich. Now everybody got BMW.
Yeah, now
everybody got BMW right now.
High APR, but they got them.
Yeah, they got him. You know what I'm saying?
This guy's like, broke. He gonna be broke when he's done paying for that.
Yeah, growing up, it was the same thing.
Yeah, I used to love it. I used to love seeing BMW guys pass by, like, yo, rev that shit. I was that kid on the bicycle, like, rev it.
Nah, yeah, I really am happy that I got into this shit because
it's
a different
fun.
ball
And
game,
to me, it's easier to work on a Honda. I swear, nobody can.
It really is.
It's
you don't gotta
easier.
fight.
I'm saying a BMW is easier to work on than a Honda.
In my opinion, yes, 100%.
You know what?
And coming from Hondas, I can agree.
So I want to make a very a bold statement here. We always hear growing up. Obviously, we've all came up from before BMs. We were always told BMs too hard to work on.
That's exactly why
it's
I never
expensive.
Had one,
So look, hear how that comes in now. Tool differences.
Gotcha.
10s versus e-sockets.
Yeah.
If you don't have an e-socket, you can't work on a BMW.
Do you think people just say, oh, I guess, they say it not only because of the lack of tools, but just the experience in general that people avoid working on?
It's the same, bro. Honestly, it's the same technology. Like, it's just different tools. You just gotta have the right tool to do the job.
That's really what it is. Because
like, if you have basic knowledge, sorry, go ahead.
No, you good.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Basic knowledge. Oh, I thought you was gonna continue.
I said, go ahead, bro.
Nah, but it's just like when I started working on the Beamer, it was really just the e-sockets throwing you off. You're like, yo, bro, what the like?
You know
this
what?
bolt is holding this in. Why?
As I grow older, and I realize this because it's kind of like off topic, but like my bike, I have a Kawasaki Supermoto. I work on a Kawasaki, simple carbureted motor, easy. Then I got the Ducati, and I'm like scared. I can't touch this.
It's the same shit.
Yeah,
That's all it
literally
is.
the same
I
shit.
got
Fear
certain
factor.
tools, and I'm like, this is fucking the
It's the
same
same
thing.
exact shit, just-
It's not that
Yeah,
that hard. And you
it's
see people
really
on
nothing to
forums
it.
complaining about
Yeah.
working on this stuff. So it made me think, and I was kind of relating to when we spoke the last time in the last podcast. Like the BM thing is probably similar, where
Yeah, it
it's
is.
just a lack of experience
Yep.
right? Or exposure, so to speak.
Once I got into the BMW stuff, like once he taught me a few
But the thing is, I
things,
show them the
you
easy
get
way to
it.
do it, and
Like-
like if you do it the way you think it's supposed to be done, it's gonna be mad hard. But if you do it the way there's a procedure, like you just do it the proper way, and it's a breeze. Like I could drop out a BMW motor faster than I could drop out a Honda motor.
No lie.
Do you think? I guess the other thing on that same topic is electronics. Is there a learning gap on electronics for, like I say, a new technician?
So yeah, the electronics is a whole different thing now. So with BMWs now, electronics is everything. So with a Honda now, you have if you have like 10 sensors not plugged in, it should still gonna run. BMW,
Yeah.
that shit's not turning
Yeah.
on. For
I mean, if a
nothing.
Honda, you ain't
You
got no
plug out
oil
one
in it,
sensor,
right?
that shit not
It'll run
started.
with oil. You know what I'm saying? That should drive you from here to Philly with no oil, you know? But the BMW stuff is just,
Bro,
it's
if you
a
run it
little more
low on a
intricate,
quart,
but it's easy.
it's like, all right, we're gonna shut down right here until you figure out what you're gonna do with this quarter oil.
So in all your years of working on BMWs, right?
Mm-hmm.
What has been the most problematic to you guys?
Oh,
Cars that you don't work on.
N54, N55,
Yes.
junk.
Oh, boy.
You see me? Don't
Junk.
bring me none of them, please.
Junk.
Don't even ask me about them. I don't care
So why?
about
I forgot to ask Jordan on
Jordan,
people.
yo, he-
People ask why he
S55s are
doesn't
junk
work.
also. I said what I said.
Okay, all right.
All right?
There we go. There we go.
We didn't talk about that too
The
much.
thing is, Jordan knows-
55, but he
he
doesn't work
definitely-
on those either.
Jordan definitely capped on that one. That was a bad
You see,
statement.
Well, before,
All
all right. Well, I didn't mean to bring that up like that. I'm just saying, like, people were asking about why he didn't talk about that. We didn't really speak about the M54, M55 too much. So can you guys speak about why you guys don't work on that?
Well, I mean, we could. All right. So, all right. So, for instance, a water pump job on an M54, you got to pull on like mad shit under the car to get to it.
Okay.
B58, take out the fan,
It's right in front.
6 bolts, pump out, switch the pump. It's easy. Like it's like a $400 job compared to a $1,000 job. N54 on the $1,000 side, and it's way more work, and it's not even worth it. Like,
You know what you leaving out about the M54s? Oil leaks, coolant leaks. Bro, oil filter housing, valve cover gasket. Like,
what's the code? 30FF? Like everybody has
Easily
an
memorize
M54.
it.
No 30FF. That's every N54 has a 30FF code.
IBS sensor. Bro,
Some
I don't.
stupid shit.
Low boost pressure.
It's ridiculous.
You name it. Spun
You know,
bearing.
it's funny. I don't even remember a little ant that had the white M55 from our scene.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
bro.
He used to bring me in the car all the time. He used to piss me off because like, I don't know what
Stress
any
you
of this
out,
shit
right?
is.
Yeah.
Then one time he came to the house, he had like a boosting issue.
Yeah,
So I'm like, dude, I'm not a
30FF.
shop. I can't help you.
30FF. That's it.
Yeah.
So I ended up finding like he was missing a sensor or something. So I put a plug in there. I taped it, kept it closed. Yo, homeboy went around the block, boosted. He said, "This is the most boost I ever felt ever." He comes back and he's like, "Oh, you M&P Grim now." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" So honestly,
It's crazy.
so this is even before like we were all like really close and cool. They used to call me M&P Grim or One Stock Grim just because I worked on the car one fucking time.
That is hilarious.
Don't do
Nah,
that again.
the thing with them M54s, bro, you fix one thing, the next thing break.
Yeah.
It's a never ending
Listen,
cycle.
That's
But-
honestly what happened. I did that, and then
Really?
his charge pipe blew off. I was like, all right.
All right, I don't want to like
yeah.
throw mad shit on M54 because there are fast M54s.
No, you can make them fast,
But-
but,
For cheap?
you-
For cheap?
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
You can make it fast for cheap. There's nothing fast for cheap.
Yeah, I
you're
was
gonna
about to
spend
say
money
the
if you're
same
going
thing.
to go fast. You're gonna have to spend money. Like, but they can go fast. Like
Okay.
you're gonna spend money, but you can go fast with them. You have to get rid of all the N54 stuff off of the engine and then put all aftermarket parts. But it'll definitely go.
Do you
Yeah.
think if someone was gonna come to you with a like, hey, what direction should I go? Would you always steer them away from that? Just
Yes.
jump
I will
into
steer
the-
anybody away from N54, B58 all day.
1 million.
You can make power to N54, but it's not going to be cost effective for you.
Yeah.
B58 is cost effective. You could literally spend maybe $1,000 and still be faster than any N54.
Now, what platform or what
N54
car can they
most.
buy with a B58 in it, like at a budget? Because there's people who ask, like, what's the
Like-
first car they want to get into?
You get a 340 for like 24 grand right now.
Yeah,
or less.
something like that.
24?
Yeah, like legit. 2016, 340.
And you still get, you know, radio,
AC, everything works. and
Probably
shit.
heated seats,
Yeah,
sunroof.
depending on the features.
Is
of the
there
car.
Are the heated
folded?
seats unlocked or do I got?
No, you don't got to pay.
They come with the seat.
Only the new ones you got to pay for that. You don't got to pay for that on the old ones.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about the.
That's so, bro. BMW's
Yeah,
really
I don't really
going
know
crazy.
about all that,
No,
but
they charge you monthly to have heated seats.
my heated seats work every day.
Yeah, because you're still on the plan.
You got a bunch of hand
Yeah,
warmers.
bro.
Put on a bunch of hand warmers on the seat.
Wait, so how much they charging for this?
I didn't even look into that.
Listen.
My car don't have that problem, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be buying one of those cars that have that problem.
Wait,
That
so
shit-
what cars have these?
All the new ones now, they got like all
Like
the new cars
24
now.
and more,
yeah, they're
right?
coming
Yeah.
down with like you got to pay for monthly. Like you got to pay for features
You got a
technically.
subscription for certain things. Like
I heard about it, but like I didn't know if it was being implemented in the.
That shit don't make no sense. BMW got to cut that shit out.
But
BMW,
you know what?
if
I
you're
think
watching this,
it's
cut
just
it
like
out.
the Mopar stuff.
Yeah.
You can flash that shit out if it's already a program or something in the car.
I mean,
What
doesn't take that long
So
before
what they
someone
doing now? They're
figures it
doing
out.
everything like remotely.
Is that legal?
So like
It's a different conversation.
like so what the BMW does now, they do everything like Wi-Fi. So like you can have your car parked and they'll flash an update on your car.
oh my gosh.
So a lot of guys that do like tunes, they have the car parked and they get a download. You have to turn off the automatic updates.
Yeah.
So what they do now, they you park your car, you come back, and your car don't start if you got a tune.
yeah, if
Wow.
you have a tune.
So now BMW send out an update, and it'll update the car, and now you're have to send
You know,
back
and I
to.
think that's part of a
send
new
back
law that's
overseas.
supposed to go into play too in 2030.
Oh, the whole kill switch
The
thing.
kill switch law, and
The
that
thing,
might
I
be.
don't really see how that's gonna work.
It's the Kia guys fucking that. I'm sorry, but the Kia guys.
yeah,
Yo, bro.
Kia boys,
Oh
Kia
my
boys,
God.
them guys.
The little kids with the
Yo,
screwdrivers,
bro.
and the USB plug.
Kia need to cut that out too, because that was some bullshit. How you gonna start a car with a USB plug? Like literally, you plug a
Yeah.
USB plug in and turn it.
I heard about that too. Yeah,
That's some
I heard about
bullshit.
that.
No, back in the day,
I ain't
they
hear,
used
but
to
I
have to
saw it on
actually
Instagram.
hotwire the
Like
car.
somebody would have to go break your ignition and start the shit.
Imagine
Like
someone
now,
steal
you
your
got a
car.
USB plug.
With a wire.
iPhone charger, start your
Bro.
car. I'd be pissed off.
Imagine they still come with your iPhone wire.
Yeah, you don't why it's already in the car.
That's
fucked up.
wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, that is crazy.
So you said that Hondas are like harder to work on, but
I'm
like
gonna
you don't
say
have to
harder.
do
I
it.
just like to where we are right now. I would prefer to take out a BMW engine than a Honda engine any day.
But then you don't have to deal with those kind of things
Not
because
at
now
all.
since BMW's getting so
Yeah.
bougie, you don't have to worry about that in Honda. You know what I'm saying?
There's still guys that do their thing. A lot of Honda guys that still do
Yeah, there's
their
still a lot of
stuff.
Honda guys out there.
A lot of them.
especially
There's a lot
with
of Honda
this
guys
new
still
all-wheel
around.
drive stuff. The
The all-wheel drive shit
game
is like Honda
different.
Like
bro.
that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
What the all-wheel drive Hondas?
What?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
they go in sevens easily.
It's an all-wheel drive
Yeah.
kite. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I mean?
scary.
Like, imagine 900 horsepower to 4 wheels, and the
Bro, it's
car
literally
weighs
like having a freaking
2,000
paper
pounds.
plane with a jetpack on it. Like there's no way. Like,
Literally. And then they're doing
Banging
the
on the rev
sequential
limiter.
boxes too. That's crazy.
bro,
So how much money do you think these guys are putting into these cars to make them go fast in sevens?
Honda guys.
Yeah,
Over 100K.
over 100K.
Yeah, I think so.
100? That's great. Nah, I don't think 100.
I
I think
think
you can
so.
put less to go sevens.
I'm only asking because
No, so the reason I say 100 over
is
100K
crazy. That's-
is because
and the Honda.
there's more to it. Like you have to build the motor on them shits.
Yeah,
Even
but
though K series can
How much it
can hold
costs?
a lot of
All
power.
right, how much it costs to build a Honda motor?
I don't know no more. I'm too tapped into BMW shit, man.
Yeah, I mean it depends. I'm assuming when they get into sevens, if
I'm knowing you're not spending
Sevens on
over
a Honda?
over
might
10
wanna
grand.
do a
I don't think
billet
you'll
block.
spend over
That's
10.
right there is
Oh, you're probably gonna.
solid.
not even
10K.
billet though, because you could. A lot of people have done the billet stuff,
What about
but there is
sleeves?
some guys
Feel
out
like
there
dark
that
sleeves
cast
too, yeah.
stuff still, like the
Yeah.
Frustrate EG, for
Yeah.
example.
Is that dark?
That
sleeve?
car is fast
It's
as
still a
shit.
cast motor.
Yeah.
It's still an original block, but he's doing what? He did
Almost sixes.
Almost sixes, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, that's bananas, bro.
but I'm pretty sure if you ask him how much you put into that
I'm
car,
pretty sure not 100 grand though. 100 grand in Civic is a lot.
It's
of
probably
money.
not 100 grand to get there
Collectively?
but by the time you
Yeah, by the time you do all the numbers, you know what I'm saying?
The
'cause-
all-wheel drive system itself is expensive as shit.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
Like how much you think though? Not 50 grand.
No, like
It's-
15, 20 grand.
Yeah, that's
I mean that's
pricey.
bro. To
build it to
a
do
stage
that.
2 for our car is 10 grand. So, I mean,
Yeah.
So to run those numbers in a BMW, how much do you think you have to have?
to run sevens.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
we're
gotta.
not, obviously.
All right, just basing numbers off of my car, like as a mechanic,
Mm-hmm.
you probably to go sevens. I would estimate you probably spend like 50 grand.
50,000.
Just as a mechanic, like
As
you
a
gotta,
mechanic, like,
if you have to
not
like
paying
build it
for
yourself,
labor.
you're definitely gonna spend more money because now you gotta pay for labor.
Is that on any of the platforms or just
Nah,
like
just I'm speaking on S58 stuff.
S58 stuff?
Yeah,
So
Beef-
50,000.
pretty much. And I'm pretty sure there's a budget way to do it. you gotta find people that could build stuff. Like if you find somebody that could build stuff for you, it'll be going down the right path. But like if you buy stuff that's already pre-made and that tested and done already, like you're gonna probably spend 50, 60
Pretty
grand.
penny, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what about those $100,000 bills? Are those
$100,000 bills are people that don't know how to do the work, and you take them to someone to do the work for you.
Yep.
what about like B58 and S58 also, or just like
I think B50 is that, like, they're not really much that far off. It's just the drivetrain on the B58 are not that strong.
Yeah.
So like you gotta
Compared to
beef
S58,
beef those up. Once you beat those up, you should be fine. Pure trans, build motor, transmission, build motor, big turbo. You do the same thing as S58 is doing.
Yeah. I mean, if you take this car, for example, it's literally a piston rod motor, turbo, built trans,
Stock head gasket.
stock head gasket.
With our head gasket
Yeah, our
solution.
head gasket solution that we
But-
do in-house. Like literally everything we do on this car has done right here.
Yeah.
what's this head gasket solution that you guys
Special
Yeah,
remedy.
yeah,
you got
yeah,
going on.
yeah, yeah.
I got special remedies, but they're not that good.
This is not even like a band-aid. This is like a real
Yeah, it's like a real
actual
fix.
thing. This is like
old
old school technology though, like really old school technology. But a lot of people, everybody want to go to new school and do digital stuff, but like analog stuff works too.
Is it something you could share or
No.
minimalistic?
No.
I feel like we can share, but like why?
no.
That's like giving your grandma's food recipe away, man.
Yeah.
If I don't ask, they're gonna ask, so I gotta
Yeah,
ask.
I mean,
they
they-
can ask.
I mean, I can tell you, it's just a O-ring. Like we cut the block and put O-rings in it. It's pretty simple. It's literally old school technology that's been
Yeah, it is.
happening for 50, 60 years. Like just that, if you don't know, you just
Yeah,
don't
there's
know.
a certain way of doing it and stuff. But
So you guys have been watching I'm sure you guys have watched anything BMW related on the podcast, right?
yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah, check it
So
out.
was there anything that you guys didn't agree with that was said on the podcast when it comes to BMW content?
S55 being better than B58 or S58.
Yeah, that was
It's cap.
sorry, Jordan. You're
Sorry,
my boy,
man.
but you fucked
yeah,
up.
you cool, man. Shout out to
Fucked up
Arcade
with-
Tunes, but that was
fucked
a
up with that
bullshit
one.
statement.
Yeah.
Can you explain
'Cause-
why? Elaborate a little bit.
So wait, his theory is you could run 60 pounds of boost on the S55 and don't blow a head gasket. Who the fuck cares? The shit don't do numbers. It doesn't
don't.
go eights. It never went eights. None of them. So running 60-pound boost means what? Nothing. It doesn't mean shit.
I think he was just saying that if that motor was in a different platform, like an all-wheel drive, then it would potentially
Probably
do
not.
better. I think that's what he meant.
It's just I don't want to go into S55 shit. S55 is just garbage to me. That shit's just
Sure.
not worth it.
It's not
You have
worth it.
Too much. You have too much problems to deal
Yeah.
with. B58,
Like,
you do
alright.
the motor and you're good to go.
S55 is a glorified N55.
It's the same
It's
shit.
the same shit.
All the parts
literally.
you can
But-
transfer all the parts right over.
But with the
onto it.
S55, you need to do a crank up.
Right. Which you
Like
did mention.
that probably would be your first mod if you're planning on modding it. You know what I'm saying?
That has to be done, pretty much.
100%.
And then you got the DCT transmission on those.
Yeah, and then you have a delay.
Just
So if you're trying to
doesn't work
race,
out.
if you're trying to race with a DCT, you have that 1 second delay when you hit the brake. But when you hit the gas, hit the brake, you let the brake go. 1 second delay before it goes. It's trash. DCT.
Yeah, it's not it.
Yeah.
I walked S55s in my B58 all the time, literally.
I know the S55 guys are like, I
And
want to
any
catch these
S55
too.
out there
Never. You're not gonna catch me.
that locked in
I
with
will
me
walk any
knows it.
S55. I will walk
I walked
any
in with
S55.
passengers.
Any S55. I will. No, I don't care who. It don't matter who you are.
Matter
I
of
don't
fact,
care.
when I bought
There's
my
no fast
G80,
S55.
fresh
Nah,
out
there's
the
a
dealership,
fast
walked
one.
in.
I do not care.
I do not
I
care.
do not care. I do not care. There's nobody with the S55 that's fast.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Enough
Enough.
to run with my
Enough?
car. Not to run with my car.
yeah, no, not at all.
Never. Never.
It's
Jordan.
probably not even in Europe.
Jordan,
enough,
have
bro.
a seat. Your shit's slow.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I wasn't
over
even
with.
talking about Jordan.
Who are you talking about?
I forgot. I don't even know homeboy's name, but he got a black one, satin black one, single turbo, fully done. You probably know what I'm talking about.
He's from up here.
Yeah, yeah.
Slow.
Is that his name?
The same thing. I'm like, is his name slow or is
Nah.
he slow? Listen, that shit
Yeah.
is not doing nothing.
You know what I'm talking
it
about?
sounds good though.
He's not
It
sitting
sounds
next
Sounds
to-
good.
amazing.
Not-
It sounds
I would
good.
buy
It
the
looks
car just
good.
for that.
I don't know who that
But
is,
it's
but
not
he's not
going
sitting next
to
to
a-
a S.
it's
He's
not
not
gonna
sitting
be
next to
able
a
to do
BFK.
nothing
I feel like his name is
Another
Jeff or something.
I'm not.
Oh, M4 Jeff?
Oh, the
No.
white one?
It's black.
Oh, no. But there is a dude named Jeff that
it's
had one
it's
too.
satin
It was
black.
nice.
Single
Yeah.
turbo,
Yeah.
fully built.
It's
everything.
probably
Matter
Jeff.
of fact, I know the dudes that welded up like the charge pipes and
Oh, that's the
stuff
same
for
car
him.
that
Yeah.
was
It's
it
that
blue?
same one. Nah, it's flat black.
I know the
Yeah.
car. I know the car. you're talking about.
It's a decent build. It's cool,
Yeah,
but it's not doing nothing.
not compared to an S58.
Ask him who he's locking him with.
Not compared to S58. It's
Well, he
just,
not
said
compared
nobody.
to-
I mean, all right, I'm not.
he said nobody.
Yeah,
no, he
of
didn't.
course.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he did
Because I
not.
was
He
gonna
said he was
say-
the fastest in New York. That's what he told
Fastest
me.
S55. Yes, that's close.
S55
Yes.
because there's
Yeah.
not many.
Yeah, he's ready.
No. Because I'm just saying, like I could get a guy with a B58
Yeah.
with no port probably walk that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, nah, bro.
Nah.
Real shit. He's gonna be-
That's no good. That's no good.
Where he's gonna catch traction? When? Tell
When?
me.
He's
Nah,
got
they can though.
He's got a setup in there. It's like boost by. I actually
Oh,
went
you
for a
got the
ride.
boost by gear
I
stuff
went for a
now?
ride in it. That's the
Okay.
only car I did a ride along in
That's
because I don't do that shit with people.
That's
Yeah.
a little different.
But it was he had the pedal to the floor and it was good on the street, like chilling.
Yeah, but what's the 6130?
I don't think I asked him, to be honest.
Yeah. If you're not running,
I don't think I asked him.
if you're not in the threes, do not even look at me. Do not even
Put
look.
the blinders on.
Word up, though. I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
I don't
but
know if he-
F80
it's pretty
versus
fast.
Definitely not in the
G80
threes.
is not a comparison. Real show. It's really not. Like,
Okay, so
I'm saying.
B58, S58, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk a little bit more about the B58 platform? Because as you guys know, of course, Dre has he bought an M2.
Another B58 again. Yep.
So and you guys are working on that as well.
Correct.
Right. So what's the plan for that? I know he's not here to speak about it, but like, do you guys plan on breaking records with that car?
we are gonna send his car without his consent.
absolutely. Wow. Yeah,
We're gonna
no
send that
consent.
shit.
No
No
consent.
consent.
That's my kind of party.
Yo. No.
They gonna cancel Grim.
Cut that.
He always got that one comment.
Yeah.
You just gotta bleep that one.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, we're gonna turn this car up, man, and take it to the next level. Like
he
we did that.
he wants to go really go crazy, but he wants to go in increments, and we just gotta work with him.
How do you
So-
guys think you're gonna approach that car differently from the white 340?
Technology different. Technology is a whole lot
Yeah,
different from
it's
back.
next level.
So
He had
look,
a Gen 1, right?
Yeah.
Was,
Mhm.
so
the first
it's
car was a Gen
totally
1, but the things with that car, what was very impressive with that car, we did that before there was any
Port injection.
before there's any technology
true,
for
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
There was no
none of
like
that.
people are looking at it like, oh, how that car is like it did that, whatever. We did a 9.4 with that car before they even had port injection.
There was no such thing
I
as
know.
reflex.
That is
and
so
none of
crazy.
that
There's no
stuff.
reflex. We had
Yeah.
AIC.
AIC,
Yeah,
yeah.
And-
split second. The
and,
AIC
yeah.
1 or whatever.
Yeah, technically AIC1 batch fire bullshit. Like,
And Dre was doing his own fuel tables on that.
yeah, he was literally
No
doing his
lie.
own, like all his own shit. And the other thing with that, we had, so I figured out that fueling was like a real thing. So the meth nozzles, the charge pipes come with one meth nozzle. So I'd take it to my boy Dexter, Honda guy. he would weld in the spots, and so we could put more meth nozzles. So we had like 3 meth nozzles in the charge pipe and fed all that shit like 10, 20, 30 CMs, like
Jeez.
feeding that shit with mad
yeah.
meth.
No one, even the tuner
That's
didn't know how he was going so fast.
Before there was any technology to go that fast.
So that was what you guys. Well, that was what he failed to mention. That people were like making.
Yeah, I know they was airing him out about that, but
Yeah, I had to pin your comment. I
Yeah,
had to pin your comment.
Jay was definitely high that night.
He might have
so-
forgot. He might have forgot.
Nah,
It
he was
a while
high.
ago.
He was high. He was
Okay.
high. He was definitely high.
I mean, he knows more about the
Nah,
cars
but
now than he did.
The thing is,
before,
Dre knows
too,
is just
also.
like, I guess that night just speaking too fast and just like left out
missed
the
it, yeah.
the key parts in it. But like that was it. Meth, like we were just feeding that shit with meth, 100%.
So what's different now with the newer gen?
So now you have like ample.
Yeah, different options.
like,
you
yeah.
got many manifold options because before there was no manifolds.
Yeah,
The
we did
first
that with
manifold
stock
that came
manifolds.
out-
Like
yeah.
that's crazy. Like plastic manifolds.
One of the first manifolds that came out was like an EOS manifold, and
Yeah.
they didn't even have them
They did
in
not
stock for
offer Gen 1 manifolds.
Yeah,
So
so you had to make it work.
So I
on the
literally
Gen 1.
bought one from a company. I don't want to call the person's name, but I
Yeah.
bought a Gen 2 manifold, super manifold,
Mm-hmm.
and made it work on the Gen 1. And that's what we end up using on Dre's car. Yeah. That shit. Yeah.
Do you feel like a lot of the R&D you guys did on that car definitely played a role now?
100%.
Okay.
What?
Absolutely.
Bro, we literally paved the way for anybody doing B58 stuff right now.
Yeah,
Like,
legit.
we were doing it before Supers even came out.
You can ask 340 guys like, what made you get this car?
Bro, we
And they'll
literally
tell
did
you,
it
like,
before
oh, it's
Supers
stock,
came
man.
out. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Like, outside.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
speaking into that, I don't want to jump past that.
Go ahead,
but
dude.
like you just mentioned, like people say we started that because of one stock.
Mm-hmm.
What I guess would you say was transpiring during that time frame that you guys are building this car or these cars? Is the customer base growing now because of the street racing thing going on, or
Yeah,
Dre?
of course. And I think
And
COVID played a big part of the street
That's
race and
true.
stuff.
Because a lot of people was not
no one had
outside,
nothing
so
to do.
you had nothing to do. So you had just go on the internet to see what's
and if
going
you was
on.
getting unemployment, you were doing good.
You're
Bro,
doing great.
you were doing
You was
good.
unemployment, going to races.
Cindy's.
You know what I'm saying? Races turned
Definitely
into
collected a lot of
this
money off of the
new
streets and
takeover thing.
those times.
Yeah.
We
Takeover
was-
thing is not cool.
So you definitely saw
No
like
takeovers.
an influx of new customers. When you have these people coming in, I'm gonna assume they probably didn't really know exactly what they wanted.
So the hardest
Nothing.
thing, you just said the best thing. The hardest thing to deal with is people that do not understand cars.
At all.
yeah,
So when you come and you say, yo, I want to do this. All right, you can't do that until you do this. What you mean? I'm spending my money. I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to do what you want. Yo, my car's misfiring. Bro, I told you there's a procedure
Yeah.
you have to do and you didn't want to follow that. So now you're going to spend extra money.
and that would be like regarding as like supporting mods.
Yeah, you need supporting
yeah,
mods. You
of
can't just put a
Yeah.
turbo kit on and expect it to go fast. It's not going to
Yeah.
work.
I feel like a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah,
more to it
actually,
than just...
A lot of people don't realize on these cars, more boost means more fuel. You know what I'm saying?
And then they end up going somewhere else and doing it and like, yo, the car's messed up. Can you look at it? Take it back to who fixed it.
And they never want to.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with their shit.
Yeah.
They never want to take it back.
So you can't put a turbo kit on like a B58 or S58 on an open block and be good?
You
without-
can,
Okay.
but don't expect performance. You're not going to get anything out of it. There's no sort of porting mods to make it go. You need fueling.
Yeah.
Fueling for one, you need a tune. So if you put a turbo kit on a car with no tune and no fueling, it's probably going to go slower.
Yeah, because it's
You're
not set up for that.
yeah, there's no... The parameters are not for what you're doing. So
And a lot of people are sitting here and they're watching Instagram videos of
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, a lot of these big guys that are doing these amazing times.
and
but
claiming a
they're-
lot of bullshit.
They're not telling you everything. You know what I'm saying?
Stop motor
And-
records, all type of shit.
Yeah, like, and then so if you see a guy go, I'm not gonna say a time because this is gonna indicate somebody, but if you see a guy go a fast time in a car and he says, "Oh, we have nothing done to it, just a turbo and transmission," you go out and you do the same thing.
You're
and
not going to do
wondering
the same
why.
thing because
Why
you
this
don't
is not happening? They just don't tell you everything sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
like me. I try to keep it 100% with my customers. Like, yo, this won't work. This will work. And some people don't want to hear what you guys say. They go somewhere else and they're like, yo, bro, my car's slow. Like, it's going to be slow because you did not follow the procedure.
One thing we did with his G80 is you can replicate.
We
this
did a
thing.
lot of R&D of my car personally.
Yeah.
Like we did all the twin turbo stuff. Like I figured twin turbo couldn't do what I wanted to do. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going single. Literally made my own manifold
right here.
in the shop. like old school technology to weld the shit up. Not bird shit this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Was that a bird shit? Well,
We got a little bit better with the bird shit. It's like rat shit welding now.
Yeah.
pellets.
Yeah, before
pellet beads.
yeah, before the current kit that he has on his car, there was actually 2 manifolds made right here in house,
Right.
and the first one we debuted at Impact. What was it, last year or 2 years ago? I don't really remember.
I don't know
but
what year. Like what
we
year?
debuted it. It was the first single
23
turbo
going, 24.
S58 on the
22.
planet,
So 22.
legitimately.
22.
We drove it there, drove it back over here to the shop, continued doing R&D. Then we made the next manifold.
The funny thing is when I did, so the tuners have me as a what do you call it? They say I hop from platform to platform.
Yeah.
But it's not really because I want to hop from platform to
No,
platform.
it's-
I started with EcuTech. EcuTech when I did
Twins, when you were on Twin.
the single. No, when I did single with
Oh.
the EcuTech, they didn't want to do any supporting. They didn't want to support at all. So they're like, we can't do anything with the single. So pretty much go fuck yourself kind of shit. So
Yeah,
like,
because the dual bank situation was, I guess.
yeah, that was a
confusing for them.
problem because like you had to put the 2 O2 sensors in the manifold, which we didn't know at first, but we figured that out.
Yeah.
A
A lot of.
even with when I was on EcuTech, I did do the 1 O2 sensor thing. It ran fine, but it's made for work with 2. It's made to work with 2, and you put 1. So like, we didn't want to just run it and fuck anything up. So we like, you know what? Let's just put it the way it's supposed to be. So then we reverted back to the 2 sensors, got it running. With my manifold, we end up getting to like a 4.8, 4.7, 60 to 130, which is pretty fast. Not like a 3, but like pretty fast for something that we made in house. Dealing with like people like trying to make this stuff for us, we didn't have the right people working with. So like we had someone making a manifold, just fell through. So I decided to just hit up KLM, and that's how we.
They do like really good stuff.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I don't know if
yeah, KLM
Yeah,
stuff
I
is-
know you know about them because of the Honda stuff.
Honda,
probably.
yeah, I know you.
Yeah,
Honda
yeah.
guy. yeah,
they do really good work. I'm not gonna.
So I hit up what's the name?
Noel.
Noel. Yeah, Noel.
Yeah.
I keep saying K.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
name starts with a K. I keep having the K, but it's Noel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the K is silent.
So I hit up Noel, and he was like, "Yo, we seen you, blah blah." I'm like, your manifold is good, but you gotta do something to it to make it work. So if you want to let it work, send it to me. I'll tell you what to do, and you gotta send me a manifold. So we end up making it work. Send me a manifold. He's like, it should be like a week. I sent me a whole kit. Matter of fact, he's like, the kit should take maybe like 2-3 days. Had it on the same night.
Yeah, we don't.
So I
waste
hit
time,
him up,
man.
and he's like, "There's
That's
no way
one
you
thing
put
we
that
don't
kit on
do.
already. We just like it literally just got here this morning. There's no way it's on." I sent him the time. He's like, "What? There's no way you got that car running." I'm like, "Yeah, it's running." So it's just been like that from then on, just going up and up and up.
Yeah, this car is literally like the first of many things in the S58 platform.
Also, the first S58 with an unlocked DME to go 9s. The first.
Officially, like with a slip.
Yes.
Legit?
No, well, it's all draggy stuff, but
Draggy
like
stuff, but-
I was the first to do a 9-second pass on an unlock ECU.
yeah.
And then like there's other people that we just went back and forth like 9.6, 9.8, 9.8, 9.7,
Yeah.
9.6, 9.5. Yeah.
The thing was,
I went. I was
he didn't
one
really
of-
care for the
Yeah,
turn. That
nines
was the
wa-
thing.
nines
Like,
wasn't
when
my
he first
thing.
bought the car and they
Yeah.
delivered it to us, he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna single turbo this." I'm like, "Brother,
Like just
we don't
enjoy
even
the car a
we
little
don't even
bit.
got 100 miles
Like,
on it." Like,
chop this
and
bitch
he was
up.
like, "Yeah, yeah." So he did his thing. Once he did the break-in,
I just did 1,000 miles that they asked for.
yeah, that's it.
Brought it
And then
back.
it was over from there.
Game time.
Yeah. So
So lately, there's been a lot of drama going on with I want to say like Mopars and GTR stuff, right? But I'm not going to talk
Go
about
ahead.
that.
Go ahead.
But I feel like right now, since the BMWs are just getting into lower numbers, when do you think that time is going to come when we're going to be able to compete with those cars?
Very, very soon.
yeah,
I would say
extremely soon.
before, I give you 6 months before BMW's on top again.
6 months.
6 months. Well,
What do you mean on
I'm
top?
putting my car on top just to prove that.
Yeah.
So what cars do you think you'll be able to hang with?
GTR is a stretch.
Yeah.
Because GTRs are like super like.
It'll
Yeah,
probably do
of
more
course.
passes.
Embedded into,
It'll probably
like-
do more passes than a GTR though.
And we're
The GTR
referring
probably
to quarter
break.
mile roll racing.
quarter mile. I'm not trying to do no road racing shit.
Okay.
Like, quarter mile races. GTRs will probably get like 2 passes before they break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could probably run a whole day before anything breaks, if anything.
Legit.
So just GTRs?
Yeah, and
mean-
Mopar is not a factor.
It's not too much of a challenge, you know.
I kind of feel
I would
like
probably say a
offense.
Fox
I
body
be
or
getting
a
the strays every
Mustang or
time,
something.
man.
Your challenger's cool. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's it. Not fast. Just cool.
It's cool, man. You know?
Yeah, I'll just stay away from the Mustangs and those guys. The most
Yeah.
Mopar guys is not really.
The silver Mustangs.
I realized them.
I don't think so.
this guy.
I don't really fear silver Mustangs. Ginger. No shots at you, Ginger. My fault, man.
But I did realize that these Mopar guys, right? They think that we're mentioning them often. Because I seen this recently somewhere on Instagram.
Montefiore. Let's just
Oh, that's the name?
He didn't
Oh,
say
it's
it. Don't do that.
Nah. Montefiore.
Shout out to Montefiore.
Yeah,
but
shout out
like,
to him.
that's-
But he made a comment and said, like, you know,
we always like
We're always
measuring
using-
to Mopar.
mentioning Mopars
I've never
in order-
measured my
but
car to a
that's
Mopar
cap.
car ever.
because
I don't measure to Mopars like that.
So this is my opinion from a
From a
Mopar
Mopar guy.
person,
yeah.
right? And this is my opinion. They may not like this, but there's a lot of talk about these Mopars. And in my opinion, I don't see many on the street.
I was about
There's
to say
very
that.
there's
So
very
when-
minimal of them.
when,
So like
when they say they're in competition with you guys,
In
no,
one
they say
competition.
we're competition with them.
in what manner? Because if they're not on the street, is it only at the track that they're referring to? Because and I can only speak for here, you know,
Right.
and at least the East Coast. What I see, I don't see too many Mopars. Maybe down south that really
Yeah,
get
the
busy
down
on the
south
street.
guys, of
Yeah.
course, like they get
But
busy
I
with
feel
that
like
stuff.
they're
That's
not
like
involved
their
in that
bread and butter,
conversation.
you know?
This is
Yeah,
my opinion.
right.
In the street or at the track?
And
Well, they do down south. They do a lot
Yeah,
A
of.
lot of
Down
track
south
stuff.
The thing is, down south,
their
their
track
street
is the
is the
street.
track,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like,
Their
it's
street is probably
legit,
better
like
than the
prep,
track.
60 feet prep,
makes
bro. Like, their whole
it makes
60 feet
sense.
is prep. Like, it shit's crazy.
It's some
But
real
at least
stuff.
for you guys here, and
So,
say
like,
we're in our location.
So if we just
Yeah.
talk about New York, right?
yeah,
You can't name. There's not even a hand of Mopars out there that are doing some actual work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Hold
there's
on.
one. There's
I
one
know
dude,
Stefan is grinding right now. Yo, I can see him like,
You know what I'm
motherfucker,
saying?
yo,
There's
I'm
only-
gonna get these
There's
guys.
only one Hellcat I can honestly say was putting in work, and it was what's his name from Unico? Problem.
Oh,
Oh yeah, his car was really,
Hellcat was
bro.
doing,
And
he
the
was
thing,
racing all the
He
time.
downplayed that car so much.
All the time.
He's a
man.
capper, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, we
He
racing with.
GW'd us.
Nah, yo, bro.
Facts.
I felt bad. I felt like I want to beat him up that night, bro.
Wow.
This dude literally told us his car does a 9.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know what our car does, so I'm like, all right, if you do 9.5, we do 9.5. We could run it.
Yeah, this would be a.
We lined up. We ran a 9.5, and this dude walked us and walked and then pulled away and then
So-
and they had the nerve to tell us he did a 9.5 pass. I'm like, bro,
we were just mentioning that the BMWs are trying to make their way in, and he's gonna tell a story about.
nah, but that no. The thing is,
Nah, but that's only that one.
and
dude.
then we go to
Only
the
that
track,
one guy.
right?
Yeah.
And this dude's car is doing like an 8.7.
Oh,
In front of us.
At the, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh,
You're
no,
right.
you-
I'm like,
And he's
bro,
still
was
capping
there.
at the track.
and he told us, oh, that's a lucky day. I'm like, bro, how's it gonna be a lucky day though?
Yo,
Bro, you gotta be dumb tight, bro.
It's a lucky
Lucky day. You got an
It was a
8.7.
lucky day, but nobody celebrated. He broke
9.5.
eights. Nobody celebrated.
9.5 to 8.7.
Yeah.
No one celebrating.
I thought I was the only one that was happy. I was like, yeah, and I'm
Bro,
like, he did this already.
nah. But you know who I always blame? Kells.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
Kells.
the ringleader.
Kells is a capper too. He's right behind.
OG.
Yeah, he capped with a
Triple
smile.
OG, boy.
You know what I'm
Any
Man.
stories?
He
Tell us a
capped
story with that
Nah,
one.
no, he's the one confirming like, yo, nah, it
with-
really does
Trust
9.5,
me, bro. It's not
me,
that
bro. That's the
fast,
source.
bro.
Yo, it
Trust
really,
me, bro.
Nah.
Trust me, bro.
That should give us the break.
And he can't even drive, bro. Yeah, all right.
his
That shit
favorite
got up and left
Oh,
with a non-driver in it, according to him.
yeah. But
So no Mopars.
I mean,
have anything.
I
Yeah,
guess
not now. Like right
but
now, where we
yeah.
at, no parts are not a
Yeah.
factor.
I think
anymore.
they're still like they're in the same kind of like R&D phase though. I feel like because
They've been on a lot longer than
I kind of disagree with that. You know why?
Mopar.
Because
Bro,
Mopars have
Hemi
so
has
many
been out
years
for
of development. This car is a 2022. We're in 2023 going into
the Gen
24.
3. I mean,
And this is
been
the
out for a
first-
while.
You know what I'm saying?
all-wheel
Like,
drive. So technically, it's the first gen. Like
That's like guys like not
I think
to bring
the
up the Mustang
Trackhawks
guys,
are
but it's
probably
like
in the same
comparing to
stage because
Mustang.
people are getting crazy with the Trackhawks and Durangos now. Versus because if anyone's racing with a Mopar on the street or outside going fast, it's usually a Trackhawk or Durango, not a
Yep.
Hellcat. I mean, not a Charger or Challenger.
Durangos are
definitely
freaking-
not a
those
Challenger.
The
Durangos
Durangos
are
are impressive.
Yo,
actually.
bro.
I can honestly say that they're impressive.
8.5. That's what he did,
Yeah,
bro. That's crazy. How much did Durango weigh?
with a family in the back.
How much?
Gotta weigh like $5,000.
And they keep recording. And everybody's recording. You got a whole family recording you racing, and you're getting gapped by a Durango. Like, what? That is not cool.
Yeah, you see the one that raced that had the bike in the
Oh
back?
God, I knew you were bringing this up. Jesus Christ. Next question.
Fast forward. Fast
He was
forward.
racing a BMW, I think.
Nah, don't do that.
Listen, man, don't do that. Man.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? The BMW had an issue.
He had a
You
problem.
know what I'm saying?
so in their defense, they say that they don't have too much support, as much support.
Who doesn't have support? Durangos?
Mopars.
What?
There's
Who they
no
don't
way.
got support by?
There's no way they can say that.
I'm not. I'm not a Mopar guy.
There's no
I'm
way
on
they
your
can say
side,
that.
man.
We're in America, bro.
So what do you say as a Mopar guy? What do you think about that?
I don't agree with that.
That's all
I don't,
bullshit.
and I'm gonna say this for a reason. I say this because when you look at shops like, not even the new shop. Let's think of a shop like a HHP that hosts like events, and they've had these cars going 6s for years now. They've been running. They started off with the Gen 3 5.7s or the 6.1s. It's just stopped there. Pre SRT. No,
I'm talking about the fastest, like Hellcats. Though I'm not talking about just the regular.
What's the
guys.
No,
fastest
but I'm
Hellcat?
saying so.
Yeah.
What's the fastest Hellcat?
No, I'm saying to even bring that up.
I don't even know.
Like, how fast is a fast Hellcat?
I don't even know either. To be honest with you.
How fast is that guy that was on your podcast?
Rippertune?
No, not him.
I think
It's
8.5.
not-
Boosted
I don't
Lucky.
even know what that. really
Rivertune is what,
but,
8584? What did he
Yeah.
do?
I think so, like that. But
Yeah.
what about the Challenger?
That's
guy?
Boosted Lucky. Yeah,
Oh,
but I don't
yeah.
think he does.
Well,
the
his setup
track.
is fast. He's low 8s,
Oh,
Hey, what though?
7s. Yeah,
He went 7s?
almost 7s.
Really?
He
That's
could.
pretty
I
cool.
feel like he
That's
could do a
fast as
7
shit.
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but he's a track car.
that's just
And that's
track,
not even
though.
turboed. I think that's on a Whipple and
7.8. What car? Who?
7, 8,
Oh,
7,
he
9.
did 7.8?
That's
Oh, he
fast
did
as
7.
shit.
That's pretty
Okay,
cool.
so yeah, 7. That's nitrous and Whipple. I think he's on.
Yeah, but on the street, that's not happening
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
not.
at all.
That's true. I guess
Yeah.
that's where my opinion is
It
kind
will
of
not,
flex.
bro. Listen,
Yeah, because we talk about street. This is a Street Alpha podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So-
street alcohol. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I mean,
So,
I mentioned what I said because those motors have
I like
been
that.
around for a
I
while.
like
You
that.
it's
build,
the truth, man.
they've been building that motor is the same. The block is the fucking
Everything's the same,
From
bro.
the 5.7 to the 6.2
But-
is the same.
You see, that's the thing with these. All right, so a lot of these comparisons, right? They cause an issue because you're comparing a car that's been out for 2 years, right?
So
To
a car
cars
that's
that's been out for longer
30
than
years,
we've
like
been
20,
alive.
30
dude.
years, like, seriously.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're gonna
It's-
tell us you don't have no support in 30 years?
Wait, hold on. So I didn't finish
It's
my
good.
point though. Hold on.
No,
Oh,
so
yeah.
So support when it comes to like how BMW has AccuTech, MHD, boot mod.
Oh, like
all these
tuning
things.
support.
Tuning, like
That's-
those things.
those are just different platforms.
Because
Those are not
those
technically
fast
not even
cars are
support.
twin turbo, so it's still new on the twin turbo platform for the Hellcats. It's not something that's been around for years the same way.
I feel like
But-
Hellcat people do it.
But
to
at the same
themselves,
time,
man.
right? Look, you have the supercharger guys doing the same time as the turbo guys. Technically, it's just the same. It's boost.
But because it's still kind of new, like the twin turbo like platform or
Still
setup is
boost.
still kind of.
Is you,
It is.
You're
It is.
factoring boost at the end of the day.
Nah,
like
yeah, man.
But
it's
one's
just-
working differently than the other.
it is, but it's still factoring boost, so you can still use the same computer to control it.
So when I say support, they're saying that that like the tuning platforms don't give them certain like support.
You can't have a
sense.
certain
Right.
parameters, pretty much. But like,
Right.
yeah, I get it. If you're trying to go turbo,
I think
that's
that's-
like me
it's-
when I
it's
started off with my
attached to
turbo.
our-
With what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I started
The
from
ECU
zero.
is attached to
Literally.
like your whole entertainment system, so there's
Nah,
they just
but
use
you
HP
see,
tuners.
you see how you're talking.
Yeah, but they're saying HP tuners. They're saying that they don't even have certain things for them because
Yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff that's not
lack
there.
of
That's
support
true.
in that sense.
But you see, you're talking
Right.
about tuning support, right? This
Yeah.
car's been out for 2 years. In order to tune this car, you have to remove
The
your
ECU.
computer
ECU
and
and-
send
yeah.
it out somewhere.
Right.
And then you have downtime with your vehicle. Then you get it back, and then you can choose a tuning platform. But
Which is
then
not
you still have
which is not
things to go
like
through.
a development. It's just different.
Yeah, it's just a
like-
different option. You know what I'm saying?
You
It's
have
like, it's like
MHD,
Nike or Reebok.
Boot
you know what I'm
mod
saying?
and EcuTech. That's the only three you have right now, right?
right.
Those are just platforms you can use your tuning to go through. Those don't give you. It's not like you're having any different technology to work with. It's
Yeah,
the
like
same
they're all
It's
technology.
the same,
just
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
have more
like-
features probably on
Yeah.
AccuTech,
Yeah,
but
like
you have
little
to do a
things.
custom tune to do AccuTech,
Right,
right?
right.
You can't
But
do
this
like
is,
OTS.
in my opinion, these cars are still way underdeveloped compared to
Oh, 100%.
like a Mopar or a Mustang that's been around.
That's
For
that
so
has the
many years.
ability to play with turbo now.
Because this
Yeah.
motor's how old is this motor? Like fresh technology wise.
Literally, they came out in 21 or
So-
20,
20
because
20
the
because
X3Ms.
X3M.
Yeah.
But no one's doing nothing with the X3Ms initially.
Why? So what's the fastest X3M? Do we know? Because that was mentioned too.
I think
think it-
9.7
I think
or
it's
9.6.
9.7 or something like that.
9.7.
9.6.
I think 9.7 or 9.6.
Yeah.
So is it possible for those to go in eights?
I think
I
I don't think it's impossible. I think weight plays a big part
Yeah.
in it, and a lot of
there's
these.
there's some like suspension and drivetrain issues.
I feel like
Okay.
that they're having.
if I decide to get one, I will definitely put that shit into the eights.
Yeah.
Only because everybody's trying to get that crazy
Heavy
launch.
leave, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need that crazy launch.
No, once you
If
get
you're
up
making
the
enough power,
lines-
you can pull that shit through.
If you make it go eights, I'll buy one of them shits. I want a fast BMW.
Yeah, how you-
Stay tuned.
You gonna stick to that?
What you mean?
Are you gonna actually buy one?
All right, then maybe not. Maybe not. No, I ain't gonna mess around with y'all because y'all be dead ass.
But I'll
serious.
dead ass. We got an extra outside right now putting
have the
together that
parts here
shit.
tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'll be like,
We already have the parts. We about to
there's
push
gonna
that
be a
shit.
couple X3Ms out here
That
I'll
trans
doing
is going to be
somewhere.
dropped off
Mission.
here tomorrow.
Transmissions.
The trans.
Mission.
yeah. People be saying that shit when I do the clips. I gotta put transmission.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because like all this political.
It's
nonsense
really
going
like a
on.
thing. Like
I take
It
that
is.
serious too. So like, not saying what you're saying, but like I have to.
Nah, I understand.
he's just trying to be
it's
funny,
annoying.
but like
Yeah, it's cool, but it's just
Hey,
annoying for.
I'm
it
helping
worked
him.
out. I referenced something of that community when Ginger was doing a like a raffle.
Yeah.
I said, please support our community. You know that community, and he won. So it is very.
go Ginger.
I said, please support the LGBTQ XYZ racial
Yeah.
community, and he won.
They definitely stick
Wow.
together. That's
Work.
100%.
So, what platform? what platform do you guys think is going to be? Well, S58, right? Of course, is a head one. So
Mm-hmm.
you're saying that platform is going to be able to compete with like those faster cars that are,
100%.
Yeah.
I guess, calling everybody out.
Well, not like so. there's like a lot of different levels to like racing.
Yeah.
So like you got 6-second guys, you got 5-second guys, you got
Like-
4-second guys.
Like the Challenger guys that are probably gonna have pro mods and DMing
there's
us
a-
like, yeah, we're faster. than
Yeah,
you.
yeah, we're
Like,
not talking
great,
about like
dude.
we're not talking about you guys. Like we're
Like,
just talking about street people.
you drive, like,
please do not
5
go let
blocks
that
and
go over your head with the
have no
the,
more
the
gas.
Mopar stuff. Like we know there's levels to it. Like we're just talking about the guys in our level. Like
Yeah, but same with me. My
Yeah.
opinions for people that are gonna probably question me and what I said. My
Yeah, like,
opinions are
yeah,
for
you said all the Mopar guys.
bolt-on cars, not the crazy.
like cars that still have the stock fuel tank in it, not a
Yeah.
whole fuel cell in the trunk. You know,
Yeah.
like those kind of. If you're going that,
I mean, there's
crazy on
always
the build,
levels,
it's
bro. Like there's
different,
so
but-
much levels. If you want
Right.
to know levels, you go to friggin' what's that event that they kept at MIR the other day?
Import face off, or
bro,
something like that. Those guys are
bro,
crazy, man.
The guy, this dude
rotary
that broke the
cars
damn
and
record
sixes.
for the track.
oh yeah,
5.5 in a quarter mile, bro.
Wait,
what
what was this?
At MIR? He broke the track's record.
World Cup?
Yeah, World Cup.
Oh, World
Natty
Cup.
Racing.
That's what it is. World
Talking about
Cup.
Natty Race. Oh, 2JZ?
Was it 2JZ? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was Natty Racing. It was
Bro,
5.
the dude broke the track's speed record, like
Yeah. That
time
was a
record.
2JZ.
Yeah, that's crazy.
2J.
2J's are, 2J's are.
Yeah. You see, even those comparisons, 2J to a B58, it's like, dude, like
2J's
a
been out
2J's
since
been around
93.
for how long? They're using
92.
billet blocks and stuff. There's not one B58 or S58 billet block out there available for purchase. And
And I do believe one day we're gonna surpass the 2JZ stuff.
I think so too.
the
It-
B58
yes.
to
Yeah, if you give it the
I
same
do
amount of
believe that.
development time, why not? You
I
know
mean,
what
they weren't doing. That's hard. That's always a hard conversation to have because of the
I
time when that motor
give you a
came
fun
out.
fact, right? 1996.
Okay.
You have a 2J and you have a E36 BMW. E36 BMW come with what, 250 horsepower? 2JZ came with what, it's about the same thing. And
Aren't the blocks like pretty much
but
the same?
What I'm getting at is they were running the same. The M3 was beating the 2JZ, and it was a turbo car, and it was a natural aspirated car versus a turbo car. How is that possible?
back then a lot of those our favorite JDM cars made terrible power.
Yes, but
But everyone, it's
Once-
social media.
but
That's what ruined it, you
at
know?
that time,
If
you
you
were
think
like,
about it-
everybody's like, damn, BMW beating the Supra, and then that motor ended up being the top motor in the world right now. Like when it comes to racing, like everybody, that's a go-to
what
motor.
though? I
I
think
see what
that's
you're
because
saying. I see
the
what you're saying.
JDMs, those cars were the underdog at the time.
Yes,
But
and
we're
you see,
finally at the
you
time
see
where
through
BMWs
technology
are
when
now
everybody
the
start
underdog.
jumping on, like, yo, you know
Yeah.
what, this motor is doing really good. Let's just start pumping money to it. 2JZ became the head of the field. Right now, I feel like we are, the S58 is B58 S58. I'm not gonna leave out B58.
Yeah, 'cause
They are
B58 still
ahead of a lot of these
one of the
multi motors that's out right now.
I mean, it's like if you think about it, right? Gen 1 B58 came out. They're doing all this stuff underdeveloped and putting in pain, right? They dropped the Supra.
Went crazy.
All the Supras got supreme support.
Only
Turbo
because it's
kits,
Toyota,
manifold, you
though.
name it. But it's because it's Toyota
Yeah.
and it's an iconic vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So if you put it like, for example, this is the M3 now. They got the S58 in it. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of guys like.
Wait till
"All
they
right,
drop
cool,
the
let's make some
Supra
more
with the
stuff."
S58. You're gonna
Oh,
see
yeah.
how fast this shit goes.
That's gonna
Wait,
be
what are you
crazy.
talking about? Hold on.
The
There's
Supra is coming with the S58.
Supposedly, it's coming out.
Supposedly.
Yes, they're gonna
Oh,
drop
yeah,
a Supra
yeah.
with
It's
the
So
S58.
hold on. Let me talk about this real quick. So why do you think they're gonna put an M motor in a Toyota?
I
Well,
promise you, because
they announced
technically,
it.
I thought they're in Japan already, because they even got the 4-cylinder turbo.
Yeah, they got the
yeah,
4-cylinder,
I'm
but that's
telling
because
you,
the
S58
Japanese
is
love
gonna
that
go
kind of shit.
into.
But why would BMW take their M motor and put it into a Toyota Supra?
Why would they
take
put a
their
B58 and put
non-M
it into?
But that's gonna take away from what they're already doing.
If you're
on the
gonna
BMW
buy it,
platform.
Not
so the
necessarily.
thing with BMW is if you want to buy our motor, we'll sell it to you.
Yeah.
It's a business.
I don't know.
Do
I
you
gotta
know
see
that?
it.
You,
I think it'll be like
I'll
a
give you a
different
better
model,
one.
you know?
There's
I
a
gotta see
truck.
that.
This is a fun fact for anyone right now. There's a truck called a Grenadier.
It's fire.
It comes with a B58 motor.
Legit.
It's a company that's named Grenadier.
Uh-huh.
It's a truck. It looks
Like
like,
an off-road.
It would look like a G-Wagon, like a.
I feel like I've heard
Yeah, or
of
like
this.
a
Bro,
Land
the shit
Rover
comes with a
style kinda
B58
thing.
motor.
What the hell?
Legit.
B58 or S58.
B58.
B58.
Okay.
Gen 2.
But it's not a Toyota car. It's just.
Well,
a,
I'm saying the M.
I'm just saying, like if
M.
how BMW sees it.
Oh, okay,
If you
yeah,
want
I
to
get what
buy
you're
our
saying.
motor, we'll sell it to you. You could put in anything you want to put in.
I don't know. I feel like that would kind of like defeat the purpose of buying a. Because then you could just buy a Toyota Supra and have like a S58.
I'm really.
For the same
I'm
price?
honestly thinking about doing that. Swap into a Supra.
We can.
S58 into a Supra. It will fly.
I don't know about that one.
I'm telling
It
you.
will.
It's
Not
rubbing him the
saying it's
wrong
not-
way.
I'm telling you,
Nah,
everything bolts up.
It'll slap.
I'm not saying
the
it'll work,
transmission
but like,
bolts
you
up.
think that's ideal for a Supra? Because the S58s are like torquey and low end, right?
Yeah, very torquey.
So
Yeah.
why would you want to have that in the rear wheel
If you
drive?
can lock the power down, it's going to go.
Like better than so you think it'll run better than a B58, make more power?
Yes.
In a Supra.
Yes.
Yeah, Super has the weight, the
So
low weight.
mind you, most of the
To
Supras that are
compensate.
doing big numbers are
Yeah.
stroker motors.
3.2s.
The S58 is technically a stroker motor B58. It comes
Yeah,
with
it's
a shorter.
it's a shorter stroke, larger piston bore. Like
Yeah, it's a
whole
stroke
different motor.
B58 motor technically.
Yeah,
So what like so you think it'd be ideal to do that though? Because you're gonna spend all this money to
It's not really spending all this money if you could get a motor like so. You can get a S58 motor for like 12 grand, right? What's a built motor B58 costing you?
I don't know, I would ask you that.
You're gonna spend more than that.
yeah, you're definitely
So
more
you
than that.
you put that motor in there. I'm pretty sure the ECUs are gonna be different, but like through time, ECUs gonna be unlocked and you do all that. But like the stroke itself is gonna cause a great difference in power.
Yeah, the stroke is very different. All right, so beef. You're a funny guy.
Stroke of the motor.
But he already felt it.
Yeah,
He looked me in my eyes when he said it.
Yo, I
Nah,
can't.
but
I can't.
there's a huge difference. You can't even say rod size.
Pardon me?
Look over it's like, excuse me?
Nah, but it's a tremendous difference. You know what I'm saying? You have so the S58 is a lower compression motor.
We also
shorter
have
stroke,
tried
all that.
using the S58 crank in a B58 and the B58 crank in the S58.
Yeah,
So B58 crank in the S58, the crank touches the
it
oil
touches-
squirter,
Yeah, one oil
and the S58 and the B58 it moves fine,
Flows
but
perfect, but you have to get a custom rod or something.
you'd have to get a custom rod to make it longer to get to the proper stroke. But yeah,
So it's possible.
it is
You're
definitely
saying-
possible.
So if someone got the money and they came in
If
and
you
said,
had
I
the
want
money,
the
you can do it.
S58 in my car, you're going to
we
do
could
it.
do it.
100%. What?
So
Right
how much
away.
how much would that cost?
Price wise, I can't give it a price.
Yeah,
There's-
'cause there's too many
nothing.
variables.
There's nothing really like
Like 50K?
Starting?
to swap it probably costs less than that.
Yeah, it'll cost way
All
less
right,
to
so
swap it.
if
but
I have 50K and I come to your shop and I want to put an S58 in my Supra, you could do it?
100%.
absolutely.
Okay.
So it's either that or he's going to get the M like he told you.
Nah, he's gonna get the M. He's gonna lose that bet. 'Cause he gonna get the M. He's getting an M.
Definitely not doing that.
So if I come here like in a different day and I say, yo, how do we get an S58 in my Challenger?
Word.
That'll work
You know
out.
what's crazy?
Probably make it happen.
And your transmission might bolt right on.
Legit. It's
I
a
got-
ZF.
oh,
Oh, no, you
'cause
got
it's
manual though.
Yeah, I got the
But the
TR66.
Mopars them do use
They use the
ZF
same-
transmissions.
Yeah.
Like
They use the transmission.
So that's a good point to bring up too. And
Yeah, the Mopar uses the same transmission.
with that, I guess is that how Pure kind of capitalized on that market because it's the same.
It's the same
transmission?
shit, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
That's interesting.
and Pure is they're very smart.
They're different sizes though. Like there's like
Yeah. There's
so
an HP 50, HP 51,
50, 51,
70,
70, 75.
75. Yeah.
And like they have different sizes. So like different sizes in the clutches and stuff like that. So yeah, there's differences, but like it's pretty much the same technology all the way through.
Gotcha.
So you mentioned that the S58 is superior basically to B58 for the most part.
It is the superior motor to the B58
Yeah.
because that's where it's coming from
Even,
pretty much.
like,
Yeah, but
that's what BMW intended also.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's comes in the M. So it's the
it's got to be faster. Like you
Yeah.
can't make a M car like that's what BMW mess up with the E40s, E90s, right? You made a V8 M3
which I
that's-
never even spoke about yet. People mentioned that.
that's
They never-
slower than a 335. That makes no sense, right? A 335
They
will
sound
walk.
amazing
Sound
though.
amazing. Yeah.
They sound
really
great.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be on the throttle all day and not go
Yeah.
nowhere.
and you're being somebody
now. That's me right now.
Yeah, so yeah, that was a bad idea from BMW. But like the turbo motor versus the natural aspirated motor is gonna have always have a better ability to make more power.
Didn't you just race a Supra? and the
Damn.
G80?
Yes,
Man,
I
that's
did.
crazy. That's
I raced the
fucked up.
Supra
And got
you know what I'm
walked.
saying? I got
Yes,
walked.
he got walked.
And that's a
I got
S58, right? And then
That's a
the Supra's
fact.
a B58.
What's your story? Go ahead.
Then I don't got no excuses. Yeah, my car is stock, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Is it really stock?
Yeah, bro.
He's one stock, remember?
nah. My car. I drive it every day. It's a stock
Nah,
car.
The Super
Got-
runs really good.
Yeah.
He
Nah,
just-
that's super. That's super.
He
that's
was
super
just
looking.
talking up a storm
a
and
fact.
did not realize how fast the Super was. I think that's what's happening.
I'm proud though, man. You know what I'm saying? I worked
It's
on
one of
that
our
car.
own people,
Yeah,
so
man.
we ain't losing
Yeah.
nobody. Like, that's our boy.
I put the parts on that car. You know what
I mean, it's good to see that though, because I feel like a
We
lot of
built
people
that car.
are just talking.
As we put the parts on, we built that whole car. Like, that car is not just a simple
from my
car.
This is
hands.
the Supra. You mean?
Yeah, it's a nice.
Proud as hell.
It's a basic build, but it's like a nice.
Does it bother you? You build something and it beats you?
Hell no. It makes
No,
me
that's
feel
what I'm
great.
saying, like,
That's
Honestly,
That's
like
good, though. I
that
like
actually is like accomplishment for me. Like
That's cool.
if I build a
mean-
car that goes faster than I do,
Yeah.
like that's a great
I mean,
feeling.
he messes with me every day and tells me I'm playing around, bro. Like, because I haven't turned my
he
car.
deadass
Up or
just
nothing.
played. Like I told him, like he should have been one of 8s. But
Yeah.
he likes to drive his
It's
car
alright,
every
man.
day, and
I put my work in.
I show him like, yo, I drive my car every single day. Like I go 8s. Like why don't you want to go 8s?
Yeah, people already told me I'm doing 8s. That's why I can't get a street race.
Oh,
sucks.
that's, well,
You
that
know what I'm
is.
saying?
So, where do you
but
think
that
your cars-
I guess seeing the Super walk me. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But your car's not running 8s right now, is it?
No,
Where's
I mean,
it at
close
now?
to?
Nowhere
9?
close.
nowhere close at all.
11s,
I don't think he
10s,
went
can
9s
I
yet.
race you?
You can race me
I get something? What's going on?
if you want. What do you want?
How fast the car go?
Slow as shit.
You got a scat pack? What you got?
No, I got regular 5.7 on nitrous.
Oh no, you getting walked.
And it's manual. It's, so
Oh yeah, you got shift gears too. It's over.
I'll put it
I
in
already
two-wheel
know what
drive
to
mode.
do. Once you start to pass me, I'm gonna swerve.
Nah, I'll just put it. I'll put it.
Suave. Suave. Yeah, I remember Suave. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, we race. I'll put it in two-wheel drive mode for you. No worries.
Oh, I like
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Like that. I don't use prep either.
He looked at
That's a bad idea.
Nah, it's
he gonna turn into
actually
a
pretty
Mustang.
scary. I ain't gonna lie.
He gonna
So
turn.
you mentioned that before, because I asked you about the rear-wheel drive,
Uh-huh.
and you were like, "It's not even worth it."
Yeah.
So any rear-wheel drive G80 is not worth putting a lot of money into.
If you have a rear-wheel drive G80, just get rid of it.
Yeah,
And you're trying to go fast. If you're trying to look pretty, you be pretty all day. And just not try to race that shit.
it makes no sense. when you
It's
can get
too
an
happy.
all-wheel
Like
drive one
the
that
car
has a
makes too much
button.
torque, and it will light the tires up at any point in time. It just doesn't. It's just not
Yeah.
non-functional to me.
That sucks.
It really does.
I feel bad for those people who have. What about a manual one?
That's why I see so much of them in Copart.
I think the manual ones are cool for like autocross.
Those are for people that want to save
Yeah,
the
like
manual.
spirited
You see the guy
drivers.
that say, "I want to save the manual." That's them.
Yeah, that's how it was with the Super too. Same thing.
Yeah.
People are like crying for the manual, and it's like you don't really see them. They're not really doing anything.
And even when they came out, it's not like they made
Yeah.
a tremendous.
Nobody bought them. It's like
Sale.
you have like 5 people that are like, I want them to get a manual. Like, show me 10 people with a manual Super right now.
yeah,
I'm
They do
pretty
it for
sure
flex.
that those manual ones, they're all in Japan.
Or they're probably in a
Japanese
bubble
guy
somewhere
ones,
because they're probably gonna be
yep.
worth the money one day.
Yep.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I agree.
Limited edition cars and stuff like that. Especially if you have a yellow one. Yellow is gonna always sell for more money.
Really,
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
I hate that color.
me too. But
Word.
It's just a
That's
funny-
crazy.
So if you guys had a choice to work on any other car or like have any other car to go fast with, what other platform would you choose? Outside of BMW, because you're known for this.
You,
All right.
you just line me up on something I want to mention, so this is perfect.
Okay.
all right, so I'm gonna say Honda probably is the more like I'm gonna say Honda. I'm not gonna go nowhere else. That
Honda.
yeah,
Like I'm
'Cause-
talking about like
make some good power. Yeah,
make some
Honda.
good power and run some low times.
I'm not gonna be biased. Honda. I don't like Hondas, but like if I'm gonna do something to make some money, Honda. I'm building a Honda and go. All-wheel drive K series.
I mean, I came from Honda.
I already have one on
this,
this.
but
Hey, OTL, don't play with me.
yeah,
I already got one on this. I already got one like yo, bro. Hook me up. I'm trying to get that.
I'm talking about straight. Not
Yes, straight
Yeah,
away.
straight
Okay.
line. Honestly, I think those F-150s are pretty cool. The
like
Coyote
F-150s,
motor. Yeah.
Coyotes.
I think they're pretty dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Fords like to break too. So like,
I ain't gonna lie. When I went to school, I did
Sorry, Ginger.
see that a lot of Fords had
Yeah.
problems. But
They like
yeah, but the Coyotes, that's a
pretty
good.
dope.
I'll probably think about one of those too. But
like, imagine towing your G80 because I'm not.
imagine towing
gonna
your car with a
take it
race
over
truck.
it, but
Like
you
that's
tow it
fire.
with a 9-8 second truck. That's pretty
Yeah,
badass.
that's cool.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
just
They go 8s easy.
I know that.
Them
but
F-150s go 8s easily.
that's a fact.
So yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
and for cheap too. You get one for
Or
like
you-
30 grand,
You'll probably see
20,
him on the
30
street
grand.
capping like, oh yeah, man, doesn't do it.
Put another 20 grand to it. And it goes eights.
Oh yeah,
Stop
man.
motor.
Twin turbo.
You.
Yeah,
Man.
I agree. I think that any American car would probably be a
Yeah, that's
Coyote
a
for
definitely.
sure.
I'll definitely.
Yeah,
agree.
it's a
But-
dope build.
Speaking of American, I don't mean to cut you off, and I want to like give some kind of hope to the Mopar community.
Okay.
Right? And I'm saying this because it's the end of the Hellcat, it's the end of the Hemi, end of the V8s, right? So now they got this Hurricane 6-cylinder turbo motor that they're putting in their cars. The TRX doesn't have a Hellcat motor no more. Now it has a 6-cylinder turbo.
Are you aware
motor.
what side, what displacement
TRX
comes in that car?
They haven't said.
No
Well, I don't know
displacement?
if it's different on their SRT models than the base that they put in like the regular cars now. I'm not sure if it's different, but with that coming out, that kind of steps into your realm. Is this something that, because a lot of these V8 guys and Hemi guys are old school guys, they've only dealt with this.
Yeah.
But now we're stepping into that 6-cylinder world that you guys already know very well and how turbos work.
Okay, so if
Is that something you might want to extrapolate
so
on?
because I don't know about
It's
the
a V or
6-cylinder,
Inline 6.
Inline
it's a
six.
6-cylinder, but
Yeah.
the thing is, right? So there's a problem with the 6-cylinder if you go with too much of a big displacement, and I know
Yeah.
Dodge likes to do
They-
big displacement.
yeah.
If you do too much of a big displacement, you're gonna have too much torque. Too much torque is gonna cause you a lot of other problems.
Yep.
Not being able to move. So unless it's all-wheel drive, then it don't make no sense either. Again, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Guys who got Google handy, it's anywhere. I'm thinking like a 3.0 or something of that nature.
3.0 is if it's a 3.0, then it's
3.0,
probably gonna
that's
make some
what-
That's the
power.
most common
Yeah, because that's
for
the thing.
inline
That's what.
sixes.
That's what
If it's a
they
3.0,
do.
it'll probably be pretty serious. But
When
But
you
you know,
mentioned
the first American guy that gets his hands on it, he's boring that bitch out.
yeah,
if you can bore it out, if they
They're
make
gonna
it
they're gonna break those immediately.
Listen, man. I know.
At
I've
this
met a
point,
lot of
we are
Mopar
not
people
fearing none of those
who
guys.
say they switching over. So
yeah.
You said what?
okay. I've
Switch-
met a lot of Mopar people say they switching over, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
matter of
switched
fact,
over to what?
switching from
To
Mopar to
BMW.
BMW.
Oh,
like
to BMW.
no lie. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I got a G80 and you get approached by these
How
type of
long?
people,
How
but
long were you choking them for them to say that?
Not at all.
like,
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
crazy,
bro.
say
It's funny-
uncle, say uncle.
Yeah, it's funny. The other day I met a dude. I just parked. I went to my mom's house and I parked my car. And this guy got out of his wide body Hellcat, came up to my window and knocked on the window like, "Yo, man, like, where do you work?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, dude, I don't know you. I'm a mechanic." And he's like, "Yeah, I knew it, man. You from M Powerhouse?" I'm like, "What the? Yeah, I work there." And shit. He's like, "Yeah, man, it's because of you guys, man. Switch. I'm getting a G80." I'm like,
I mean,
"That's what's
G80's
up,
like
bro.
a
like
bro,
I respect it."
honestly,
Like,
bro,
You know what's
G80's
crazy?
a-
I think I know who you're talking about.
it was-
That's mad funny. I think I know who you're talking about.
How you know? How you know?
I don't know this guy. I just
No,
he just
because I've
pulled
heard
up
of
on me
somebody
randomly.
with a wide body one saying they was gonna switch over, and I think he is.
Yeah, dude.
He's dead serious.
It's local here, right? Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
It's funny because my little cousin has a wide body. He's switching too. He liked the Hellcat shit for the little donuts.
The
and
wide
shit
bodies
like
look
that,
good. I'm not gonna lie. We see
They
them on
look
highway,
cool.
they look gangster, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so much you can do with the wide
Yeah.
body.
They
Well,
end
that's
up in
what
the
I'm
rear
saying. If
view
we
a
got
lot.
this new market that's coming up, they're gonna have no, just like you're saying, they have no support now, so to speak. So
Yep.
now with this
Supposedly.
new engine, they definitely have zero support. And I wonder what's gonna happen with that. You know, is this something that you guys be like, hey, you know what, bring the party over here? You know, we'll,
I mean,
we'll set
if
you up
you-
with something better.
Mopar party?
if you get one,
Mopar party.
If I get one,
He's gonna
I'm
use
not putting no
that.
There's
six
no
in there.
Mopar party going on over here.
Hell no.
No.
yeah, nah.
You guys can't see, but there's a bunch of Mopars in front right now.
By the gate. They by the gate.
They not fast.
Nah, but I mean, I don't know, man. Listen, you could keep asking Mod to Fame about the Mopars, bro.
So
not it.
Stefan, I like to call him Stefan. It's kind of weird to call him that,
Yeah.
but he, you guys had a little bit of actually it wasn't you, it was Rick. He mentioned something about like what's stock on your car. You guys claim that you guys are stock, but you guys have downpipe, tune, all this stuff. Like what's fully stock on a G80?
The thing is with the so on that
What are you stretching for? But
on that topic, right? So
Stretching the cap.
a lot of people don't really realize like there's America bans like cars with certain amount of horsepower
okay.
to be imported. So there's an import law on power. So like, yeah, when you say a stock M3, yeah, you got a stock M3 with 500 horsepower, which it should have came with a lot more, but America like made them have to detune and bring it back down to a lesser number to get it imported.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, you have a 700 horsepower. Like if you go to Germany and race up the same car versus the same car, the German car's gonna beat you because it comes with all the power.
Yeah, that's a fact.
When they come here, they get
No
detuned
restriction.
to come here because of now you have cats, you have all these emissions things to bring the car down to like to keep them to standard for America.
What do they call it? Like
EPA law stuff.
Kind of like a
EPA
governor.
law
so to speak.
emissions and stuff
EPA
like that.
is
That's
like
why like
governors,
GTRs
EPA law,
are
like
not
something.
legal
OPF or
over
something
here.
like
'cause
that,
they
or-
make them
OPF is like
different.
the
They-
secondary cats and stuff, but like
Right.
yeah,
To have over there.
over there they have OPF.
Right.
Right.
So if
over,
you remove that,
OPF is
happens.
technically like your cat.
okay.
Your cat
Gotcha.
converter.
Yeah, they have way less like emission laws and stuff outside of.
And the cars are a lot lighter too, from Germany.
That's why you go to other countries and stuff. You see cars that aren't made here, like that are not here at all, but they're cool as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just because they make them differently. They don't put as many crash bars and shit like that. Like,
Which America requires.
see.
America
stuff.
requires all that shit.
I mean, we can take all that stuff out anyway, right?
I don't know. Maybe
We
you
can
do,
take them
sir.
out, but then
We don't do that
thing
stuff
is,
here.
we
God, man. They don't need that.
take them out
Get
and
out of here.
run it, and then Mopar guys said they're not stock anymore because
Yeah.
he took it out. So it's like,
But you see, those Mopar guys also, right? Let's say you buy this Hellcat Demon out the dealership, and the shit got what? How much horsepower?
Demon.
How much they come with?
1,000 horsepower.
1,000 horsepower, right?
Pull it down,
That's
Ruth,
stock.
the Demon.
They consider it stock because they bought it from the dealership like
Yes.
that, but it's not stock.
Bro, these cars are bro.
Like, how could it be?
Wait, did you see? Wait, what car is it? The Chevy Camaro
The capo.
Capo. Shit goes 385.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
down low. That,
Bro, it's a.
I mean, if
it's a
someone
stock
came to
car
street, yeah,
from the
that would be a
dealer,
stock
right?
car, yeah.
that would be a stock car, but really?
It comes
It's
with a whole
really a
drag
stock
pack.
car?
Like it comes with a
'Cause
whole.
I'm pretty positive there's
a
a
cube
huge
of-
cam in that motherfucker.
It does 100%. It's a built car from the
Yeah.
dealer, but it's a stock car.
A lot of a lot of these cars that you buy, you're paying. Technically, the sticker's pretty high too.
Yeah, you're
So
paying
that-
for a built car.
You
Yeah,
know, the way I
basically.
look at that is, let's say I go to a local dealership and buy a G80 that has downpipes and all that. I'm gonna just say it's stock. That's what the Mopar guys are trying to argue, in my opinion. Like you're
It's
buying
not a stock
Demon.
car anymore. It's a whole built car.
They tell you they made it to do drag racing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Demons and stuff are made to do drag racing. So, and they still get gapped. I'm just saying, but it's crazy. Like, no, don't screw up your face like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. What's really stock?
That's true. I agree with you. I
So,
agree with
so
you.
what's the like the? Are we dancing around the line of these cars being street legal, in that sense?
I
A lot of the
mean,
cars that they say are stock are not even street legal
yeah,
cars.
legit.
Like they don't
Like-
put lights on them and say, "Yo, it's street legal." It's like having a dirt bike and putting lights on and say street legal.
Is it
So,
really
so
street
the
legal?
stock word is getting tossed around, I guess, too.
Yeah.
too
Of course,
I mean-
stock don't mean stock at all. Like somebody said they stock, I don't even bother. I don't care to
Yeah.
look. Your stock is if you say your stock is fine.
Yeah,
Let's just see what your car does.
Interesting. I agree with that.
it's the truth.
So, I know we have some shop talk too.
Yes.
So you guys are primarily known for BMWs. There are other BMW shops in New York. I guess you guys aren't in competition because you guys know each other.
What
obviously.
competition?
I mean, we technically don't have any real competition.
All
we're-
those shops.
In what sense,
Got
though?
next lane.
Oh, okay.
I said it. All those shops.
I agree with Manny too.
Every
Like,
BMW shop in the
we could be cool
tri-state
and everything, but like
got next lane.
you can let us lock in anybody.
I'm saying?
Anybody can lock in.
I'm just saying the truth, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anybody can lock in. It's really like that.
I mean, I wasn't really
the
asking.
thing is,
about
we're not taking your money. We're taking your
I've heard
fans'
the
money.
term of copycat shops being thrown around. Is that something you would agree with, or maybe
Copycat shop. I don't know.
But like,
I
what
don't
do you
know
mean by
about
copycat? Like trying to be like us? Or-
Yeah, I mean, they see the B58 thing going with you guys, and people
So-
trying to ride that wave.
I wouldn't even put it in that type of perspective because, like, you know, there's enough B58s out there for everybody to
Right.
build one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
Numbers.
yeah,
Where's your numbers at?
Numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? Like,
If you're making cars fast, just show the numbers. We have tons of numbers. Numbers is not a thing.
and we don't. You know, it's
We don't
funny.
even really post. Like our customers want to stay low key.
And
So
it's-
like I be wanting to post, and my customer
Yeah.
like, yo, I just
Aside
want
of
to
not
be like
posting,
chill, like
though,
just relax, bro.
Yeah.
We give out free sauce, but it's even if I give you my grandma's recipe, it might not taste the same.
So it won't.
You know what I'm saying?
It won't.
It's not gonna be the same. It's coming from the original chef
Yeah.
and another chef
So
trying to replicate
it's
it.
the
It's not
hands.
gonna
So
be
no
the same.
competition in your sense because it's
Ain't
not
no
the same.
competition in this game.
There's no shop that's
We leading the G80
like,
platform.
Yeah, we
We
definitely
did our
run
thing
this
in the
shit.
B58 platform. My man Peppa's outside in the Gen 2 platform doing this thing. Dre's about to dominate that platform too. Like, am I leaving something out? No.
Yeah, I mean,
Every BMW shop got next lane. Said it again.
been there, done that, man.
Is
And then,
there so as far as there's no competition, you guys are doing your thing locally on the street, and then as far as these track events coming up, do you see yourself not necessarily competing, but I mean, like you said you wanted to go sevens in a car.
Yeah, we're trying to dominate like
So
the,
yeah.
the
you're just
upcoming scene. Like,
dominate the scene.
I really don't like to talk about like the future. Like I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but like
Yeah.
our goal is to go and do the best we can and just
There's no ceiling.
yeah, we're not coming.
You know what
We're
I'm
not
saying?
going
We're
to
just
come
going to the
second. We're
top.
not second is not an option.
We doing it locally and internationally.
That's what I like to hear.
Because no
Yeah.
lie, you can ask them boys in the UK and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Wrigley and all of them.
Yeah, Tom Wrigley,
But
big shots.
yeah, man, like they know what it is. You know what I'm
Masood.
saying? We your
Don't
shop's
leave out
favorite
Masood.
shop.
Yeah, we.
That's-
I
put
think
it
we
like
help
that.
everybody. We help everyone.
We
No matter
literally
where
do.
you are, if you need help, we help you. You want to go
That's the
fast? We can give you.
Sometimes I
some
argue
stuff.
with him like, bro, why you telling them?
Yeah.
He's like, it's
The
all
thing
right,
is,
man.
right? They're not even. If so, I don't have a problem helping the UK guys because they're not here. They're not they're not in no competition with me. Like yo, if y'all want to
Yeah.
go run it, go ahead. I'll tell you what to do. Go ahead.
Yeah,
That's respectful.
saying yeah.
But why wouldn't they have the same support though? Like they don't have.
Nah,
Like
you know,
a-
it's not the
Nah,
same.
it's not the same.
They
No?
they have
Yeah.
like so a lot of things are from America, so there's like you have to import everything.
And-
Sometimes things take mad long to get
Yeah,
there, so
and
like
costs are
you'll be
way
waiting
higher
like
and
6
stuff.
months for parts, like just to even start making a build. Unless you got
for
money,
a car
you can
that's
just,
made over there.
Yeah.
because the performance stuff is not made
Performance
there.
stuff is not made there. Yeah, it's
That's
all
the-
made over
Wow.
here or in
Yeah,
China.
and then over there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
the rules and regulations against performance too. So it's like
Yeah.
you have to import a lot of shit. Yeah, if I didn't tap in with like all the European guys, I would know all that too. But
Yeah.
I tap in
They
with
actually
everybody.
came to America, man. I know y'all saw the wagon outside
Yep.
racing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Them boys, they doing their thing, man.
Is
The
that
thing
car
is-
still here?
No, he went
Um,
back right after that.
No, he went back, but the car's still here.
Tom Wrigley went back, but
Yeah.
the actual car is from a company called R44.
Yeah.
And I think they did like a national tour or something
Yeah,
like that.
I think they're like 6 months
Different
like
events.
import thing where they
Yeah.
have it and just go around.
That was like a big deal. Everyone wanted to see that.
Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
the news.
I wish they brought the wagons over here, man.
If they had wagons here, I'd definitely have one.
Me too.
Yeah, is it because of the look? Or
I
just
think
because
it's-
you can have speed and space.
I just think I like it because this never came here.
Yeah, it's just
So I also
badass,
have
man.
the hype
I'm an
around it,
E30 guy, so I have an E30 wagon, which never came here either. I imported from Holland, so
Yeah.
like I just have it to have
Parked
it.
up over there.
Well, that's legal
It's nice.
by now, right? 'Cause-
Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
it's 25 years is
Right.
up, so yeah.
Now that was very specific. Now.
Yeah, now it's
I
legal.
say now. I'm sure there's people who have those in, but
Yeah.
you kind of keep it low key.
Right.
One other thing I want to touch on, I guess it gets Swerve is taking his little sip here. He's in his suave
That's it,
mode.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Were you around, and both of you guys, because I honestly don't remember. I don't remember that time frame. Just to kind of jump back a little bit, I want to see you excited. Was you there when Hood Celebrity was in the shop?
Yes, I was in. So so MMP was originally in one location, right? And if you know Hondas, you ever heard of V Raceworks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
V
we were
Raceworks,
like
They
I
had
had
the
V
shop
Raceworks, yeah.
before.
That was their
So-
shop before our shop.
Right over there on Bullard or whatever. And we were in the next shop because Merrick ended up just opening a shop right next to it.
Let me
And
find out he's a Hood Celebrity fan.
Okay, so we
That's
need
it.
more context to who to.
You know who the Hood Celebrity is?
No, we,
she's
well,
she's
just
an
people,
artist,
they don't know
like
that
a
it's-
music artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think she does what, dance hall or something like
That's
that?
all music.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think her
Okay.
name now is she changed her name to Tina, but it's Hood
Yeah.
Celebrity.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's her real
Oh,
name.
wow.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
that's pretty cool. Well, I know my man Papa was in the video. I think he was dancing and shit.
Nah,
but you'll see if you look up. I don't know exactly which music video it is, but if you look up Hood Celebrity and I guess you scroll through it, you'll see the M&P logo
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
it was,
back
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
she did a
stuff,
whole
like,
video shoot in there.
tapped in.
Which I thought was cool for not only like New York, the Caribbean community,
Hell
people,
yeah.
because it's not even just Jamaicans, Guyanese, it's
Every-
Trinidad. it's
everybody listens to-
everybody in that
yeah,
community,
yeah.
even Hispanics. I knew the song, so I thought that was dope just to see it go on a grassroots level of
Yeah,
just
yeah.
dudes that's outside.
tap in with the
Tap in with the streets,
locals.
technically.
And you know what's
Oh,
funny
yeah,
too?
that's cool.
You remember last episode you mentioned the Fordham Road thing?
Yes, I wanted to bring that
so
up, too.
listen, the Fordham Road thing, right? There's a lot more to the Fordham Road thing, right? So one of my friends, his wife ran the board for the Fordham Road thing.
Yes.
So that's how I got to get the contract for
that's-
that.
that's cool to
So like
know.
we do like a car show on Fordham Road, like they'll
Yeah.
block the whole entire Fordham Road off, and we'll
shit.
go out there. You
I
know,
didn't even
you wasn't
know
there
that.
for that.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah,
That
bro,
was before my
that used to be really fun because the
that-
thing is, you get so many people come out and they're like, "Yo, these cars are nice," and I'm like, To us, it's regular cars, and they're like, yo, this is dope. I'm like, all right, man, enjoy
they're
yourself.
the ones that definitely exposed me to that world of like tuning BMWs locally, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So to see that show and see them come there, I was like,
Shout out to
"What is
Jessica."
this? What's that about? So that's cool. And I've always wondered that too. I forgot that we mentioned that the last time, but just and I saw.
I heard you said it. I'm like, I didn't even know you even went to those things.
Yeah,
seriously, like, cause that was like a one day for us. We just go out and we did like 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
That's pretty badass.
Right.
No, I mean, again, these are two kind of things that you see that at least your shop, your name, everything you got going on.
And you know what's funny? She's now in, where you know where they call over there by the water in Yonkers?
Oh,
Where they have that like something gate where all the race car guys go over and
up here.
where we went into the pictures.
Oh, the like the abandoned house thing.
What's it called? Gates of Hell, whatever they call it Gates of Hell, but like people go there to take pictures and stuff. So like she's in charge of that area now. So we possibly might be getting a car show up there. So that would be dope.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Jessica, make it work.
Definitely got to come out to one of those.
I think those like community things that you're doing something like that for the community is dope.
Yeah, I believe
Especially for people to see that, and then just having her celebrity come on and do something in the shop too. Not even just the exposure, but just to show that love and support for what you guys are doing.
I don't really know her, but to me, she's like really down to earth,
she's
and
cool.
she's really cool. Like she's always
I'm sure the
combined those
experience
local
was dope,
stuff.
regardless. Even like the Fordham stuff, experiences were dope.
Yeah, everything
and
was
that
dope.
built you guys to where you are now. If someone checks and does the history, and you guys have been around
doing it for mad long, like not just now. Like
it was funny because you don't get to watch the video initially.
Yeah.
So then when you see the video, you see Papa in there dancing. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, my man? I was like, oh, bro. He was like, yeah, I'm in the video, man. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, Papa's cool. Papa's
Cool, yeah.
So I normally don't ask this questions, I guess, but who do you guys think we should have on the podcast next as a guest? Who would you want to see on the podcast?
Who needs to come on this podcast?
That you would be
What
interested
type of people too? If you can't say a specific person.
You should definitely get some of the Honda dudes.
Yeah, you need a Honda guy. You need some of the
saying?
Honda guys to come out here.
So
You want me to say? I'll say some
I could
names.
call some Honda guys. Caesar,
Farrell.
like get them guys. High boot. Farrell's high boots, right?
Yeah, Farrell's high
Yeah,
boots.
so
The whole
Caesar's also high boots.
He
too.
was, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
so
Do
that's-
some
he might
shots at
still be
OTL.
tapping
OTL got to come up here too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
OTL Steve and all of them.
Steve,
Y'all better be
I
on
already,
this.
I already texted him in the chat, so I know he
You know
probably
what I'm
messaged me back, but I didn't get to look at it yet.
Yeah.
But I definitely hit up Steve like, yo, bro.
You can even
shout out
you could
OTL.
probably even get Dexter on here. St. Anne.
Oh yeah, St. Anne Dexter right here. Honda guys, like really.
if they not too busy, I've been reaching out to some of y'all Honda guys, and
Let
I
me
ain't
know,
gonna
man.
front.
I'll tap in for you.
Some of y'all a little
Yeah.
bougie, not gonna front.
Listen. We more busy.
You know what I
than
think? A
y'all,
lot of
man.
guys want to stay low key. Like they don't want to.
I
Really
get it,
be
but
out.
then just tell me that. Be like, yo, honestly, like there's some people I reached out to, and they said, yo, it's not for me.
Cool.
All right, that's cool.
Fuck
I
it,
respect
yeah.
it. But don't tell me like, yo, I'll clear some time, I'll let you know, and then when I hit you up, you
You
don't.
should probably get
You know what I'm
Kels
saying?
and them on this too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get Kels and Problem, OJ.
Yeah.
Which is those are like
that's it, the trio right there.
The
You got them?
Trackhawk Mopar Mustang guys over there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nah, they like to stay low key though. I don't see Kels coming on here at all. Kels gonna be like,
that's
nah, I want to stay low key. I'm not going up in there.
Yeah.
I get it. I feel like a lot of people think that they have the
Problem
confidence
probably
and
do
shit,
it.
Problem should.
Problem
I
was,
think that too.
Didn't
I think
Problem do
that-
the Vice thing too? Problem would
No, he
definitely
wasn't
come
there
on.
for that, but
Problem was on Vice. Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
he was.
I
Yes.
think it was. Yeah.
I'm almost sure Problem was on Vice.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, right? Problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he does the dirt
yeah.
bike
Yeah,
stuff.
you're right. I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Turned
about
up.
Dre's episode.
Yeah. Problem was on. He probably definitely going.
He
That would be
does
nice.
the bike stuff too.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's another market to
Yeah.
jump into.
You
as
can
well.
shout him
Bike
out. And he
world.
could probably get
You
Kels
should
to
probably
pull
get anybody who's been name dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess
I try.
What's Reef from Long Island?
Oh yeah.
Should get him
In
on
the
here.
works.
Reef.
Did you get Reef? You never contact Reef?
335. He got a
Yeah,
2
bro.
JZ.
I know.
Yeah. I'm like, I
Wait,
know,
what the Reef is
No,
there?
I'm saying, but you didn't.
Yeah. So I've been talking to him, but he wants his car here. He wants his R8 here. So
So tell him to
all I
bring the
can do is
goddamn
wait.
R8.
It's been a while. I'm not sure what's going on. So
Man,
Told
just
that
tell him-
shit.
Tell him bring the Porsche on
I'm
here,
ready.
man. Look, we
He got
ain't
a
even
Porsche
showing the
now.
cars. We just talking. It's just
I'm
know,
ready
that's
to
what I'm
just
saying.
stand in the back with a picture of his R8. Reef, pull up.
That's it.
please.
No worry, Reef. We got you.
Reef, stop playing around. Reef.
I mean, a
Yeah,
lot of
nah,
people
he
want to see
definitely
his.
gotta
I promise you, Reef's gonna come on right now.
Nah, he will. I just
Reef's a homie.
just
Reef's
gotta
a
be
really
patient,
cool.
you know
He's
what I'm
really
saying?
cool
He's tapped
dude.
in,
Like
he's tapped in.
But like I mentioned before, a lot of people think they have to come on here and talk shit. And
we don't gotta talk shit. I don't
don't,
think. Did we
like-
talk shit today?
A little bit,
Nah.
but like that's not what you got to do.
What do you
didn't
mean a
come
little
here-
bit? We spoke facts.
Now we didn't really talk shit. We literally just spoke facts. Like it might sound like shit, but like we talking facts.
And I think you should also try to get like some industry guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I can only speak on the industry of BMW, but
Yeah.
you should definitely try to get some industry guys on
Like
here.
who? Because
I'll
don't
name
wanna say
drop.
industry.
I don't care, bro. You should get Visconti
that's
on
not
here.
gonna happen.
Visconti?
It's not gonna happen.
Visconti would
Yo,
never
George.
look.
Yo, don't do that.
George,
He
you
would
better
never sit on this. He would never sit on this
at
podcast.
least 20 minutes,
Yo.
my man. It's like,
You probably-
something like,
so-
you gotta
Nah,
say
do it.
something, you know
So,
what I mean?
so wait. I can see. I could probably get you to get Visconti, but it can't be a long podcast.
Yeah,
He's not
yeah.
gonna. He's not
Gotta
going to
be
sit down
gotta
and.
be
20 minutes though.
Nah, I'm
How long you get Mikey for?
exaggerating, but
Mikey was quick, but it would have been longer.
I'm
if,
saying, how long you get Mikey
Pause, It would
for?
have been longer if like we have to move a car. It was
Well,
like an hour.
I
yeah.
can see you
I
getting
think y'all should
Visconti.
get
Yeah, you need to get Visconti on here.
You need
Visconti.
to get Insomnia Motorsports, Matt Bugeye on here.
Okay.
Because he's one of the fastest
Yeah.
supers in the world also.
Apart
You know what I'm
from
saying?
apart from Mikey, yeah.
Apart
yeah.
from Mikey. Who else is out there tapped in? There's a bunch of dudes out there that you should, and I'm sure they can share some knowledge or
Yeah.
something. You know what I'm saying?
There's got to be other.
Yeah, got boost. Get my man Ginger on here. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck Ginger.
Yeah.
He needs to respond to that slander he was getting earlier.
Yeah,
He got something to say. He can say it next time.
If you put Ginger on it, bro, you put Ginger on it, you're gonna have the whole
community?
No, the whole Mustang community, and you have the whole fucking prep team again.
Instead of the cars in the back, we just gonna be sitting there with the flame lit. Just
torch in hand like
You should probably get Lil Baby on here. You got Trackhawks, right?
Little baby.
the car.
I remember seeing a post he was
That'd
talking
be
about
fine
he's
though,
fast and
you get Lil Baby
shit.
on
I'm like,
there.
bro, that
Yeah.
Trackhawk got an intake on it. Stop.
Or Uzi. I think Uzi more like a car guy
Uzi,
too.
yeah.
Uzi's got some
He's not a
hooked up
rapper
cars.
no more, so you could probably get
I
him.
reached out to Uzi a couple times.
Yeah, he's too
Yeah.
bougie for that. He's not with it.
He's too bougie, but he's into cars.
Yeah.
For sure. That's another
I
one.
think it can all get there.
Yeah,
And I will.
definitely.
It will.
I got hope for it.
I don't know what it's gonna take, but you know, I've reached out. That's the best.
What it's
I can
gonna
do.
take is you consistently just doing.
What about that
No,
dude from
no.
Fast and the Furious?
Which one?
What's the I don't want to say the Spanish dude. That sounds mad racist, but
Vin Diesel.
I was
he was
Spanish, so
on
it don't
Rate
matter.
with
Vin
Nate.
Diesel's
The
an
dude
actor,
that's
though.
on Rate with Nate. That was it Hector? Who's Hector?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
He was-
Facts.
Heck.
Noel.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Noel.
Hector's right
Not
there.
GSF Heck. Not GSF.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
GSF Heck
in
was
the-
on
in
here
the-
right
yeah.
there with my man right here. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know who
Hector
you're talking
from-
about. I think
Yeah.
his name is Noel or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
the one
could probably
that,
get him.
that needs all the B18 engines and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely gotta get him on here.
I like this. I'm gonna start asking the guests this more often.
Yeah, you gotta see what people want to. I mean,
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while, but you know, I get so caught up in the question at times, so that's cool.
you know, what you could try to do too. Get like a random car guy, just for fun purposes.
Random car guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll get
probably.
Maybe like
do
a
a
speed run.
do a raffle, and pick one person. That'd be dope.
Explain.
Do a raffle, like yo, if put your name in, we pick your name and we do a interview with you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would
There,
be
you have
pretty
people
cool.
that's going to put their name to want to come
You
on
probably
the podcast.
won't know exactly what to ask.
Just
Some
but
dude
you'll ask
shows up
them.
with a minivan.
It don't matter what he pull up with.
Oh, don't talk about minivans because
Everybody's a-
what's the dude's boosted boys?
They got a whole
they got the
Odyssey.
Tesla
a
Plate,
Odyssey,
they got
bro.
the-
Don't do that.
They
got
tap
the
in
plan.
though.
I got the plaid and the minivan.
You should get them on here.
You know who's a good
We
person?
just saw that last night.
Damn, I forget his name. I'm gonna end up looking it up.
Oh, y'all should also try to get Frustrate EG.
Oh yeah.
He
I saw
deserves
his
his
name.
flowers.
He's gonna be too
I'm
He's
already.
already-
I'm already.
That
Well,
shit's
by the
tapped
time
in.
I can't talk about that right now. But
Yeah,
that's in the works right now.
that car is really,
That's it.
really,
But
really.
that-
That's in the works.
It's
Got a
impressive,
couple weeks.
bro.
Give me a couple.
unreal fast.
Yeah,
I can't talk about that because we got a lot of people who are copying what I'm doing over here. Shout out
Oh
to
yeah,
those
it's like
people.
Who
yeah.
knows this?
It don't matter.
Man, it's
Look,
like we told you
it's
about the sauce already.
It don't matter
bro.
who does it. It's who does
That's
it
true.
best.
I respect that because
Yeah,
a lot of
it's
copycats
who
out
does it
here
best,
is
bro. Don't
literally
worry about
copying
that.
exactly what I'm doing. So
BC Moto. You ever heard of BC
Busy,
Moto?
the
Easy
African
Moto,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He tunes
yeah.
for with AM.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had a
He had a Odyssey too. He had a
Odyssey.
too.
That shit was making like
1,000 horsepower.
1,000 horsepower or something like that.
Odyssey
And he
and
drove his
twin turbo
family in
Porsche.
that shit.
He's
Yeah.
he's an engineer, really
Yeah,
interesting,
he's a really,
smart
really,
guy.
really intelligent dude.
Yeah.
okay.
Anyone out there
He
that's
tunes
like
with
into
AEM.
cars and want to learn
AEM?
things,
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah,
good
he
guy
builds
to, like,
Porsches,
look
all
up.
that.
I think he's
shit.
sponsored by AM, if I'm not mistaken. Like when they have the like when you go to SEMA, he goes on this AM's booth and all that. So I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he's
he's
sponsored.
interesting. I watched like hours of that
Oh,
guy
you know
trying
what?
to learn
And
about
since
shit.
you're a you're a B58 guy. You should definitely try to get some of these tuners on here so they can answer the questions for their customers. Because
Fly to Dubai.
Shout
Fly
out
to
to
Dubai, hit up
Shout out to
Sam.
Sammy.
That's my tuner right there. Fly to Dubai, hit up Sam. I will
That's your tuner?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sam's the guy. Trust
Oh,
me.
interesting.
He's-
Yeah, there was a lot of controversy like months ago about that.
Yeah, with
with
Chop,
the
but
little
like,
guys here. Yeah.
Chop
I
just,
mean,
Drama over that, man.
nah, but it's all cool though.
Chop's
Sam
Like
is,
like Peppa says, those is kids.
those are kids.
A lot of drama about that.
yeah, nah, but you should definitely get some tuners on here because we get a lot of questions that should be given to tuners. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like just being mechanics.
Yeah.
Like they always ask us a certain question. I'm like, bro, how you want me to answer
And
this?
sometimes let your tuner do his job,
Yeah.
bro. Like let him do his job.
Stop
trying to
rushing these
Stop
tuners
rushing the tuner. Like
when you ain't got
he's
no
a regular person
races
like
to
you
do.
with a job. Like
I mean,
he,
who
got no
you
races to
racing?
do.
For real, there's a lot of guys out here. We get customers sometimes where they're like, yeah,
yo, I got
building my
customers,
car.
bro. Car goes 9.5 all day.
I want
I want to go faster, bro. Who you racing?
Yeah.
No one.
Nobody.
What are you in a
No
rush
event.
for?
No draggy slip. Nothing.
Well, what if they're street racing though?
Who they
They're
street
not.
racing?
Oh, so
I'm
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
At that point,
a
you can't
9.5
stop
street
at
car
that
is a fast car, bro. Like you
It's
should not
fast.
be like beasting for no reason.
And you know what's a big misconception when you watch these street races? You see 10-second cars go down the road, and you're like, God damn, that's fast.
Really fast.
It looks fast.
yeah.
These guys actually have
But it's-
fast cars,
Yeah.
and don't race them at all.
Hold up. We never even spoke about what's in your car, did we?
My car?
No, he said he's got a piston rod motor, single turbo.
What turbo? Like you never.
I have
Yeah,
a
it's,
all right, so yeah, my car. So
Sorry.
my car is a very, very basic build.
Replicable. Like you can replicate.
I can literally make that build 15 times. So piston rod, stock head, intake manifold, turbo manifold. So KLM kit, RK intake manifold,
pure drivetrain solution.
pure charging,
transmission.
pure drivetrain.
M Powerhouse motor, piston rod motor.
Yeah, we build our own motor.
Yeah.
Burst shit manifold.
No
Nah,
bullshit.
that's the
Yeah, you learned something today. Huh? Nah, that was not a bird shit right there.
those are the KLM guys
That's a
right
kill.
there.
There's no bird shit on that one. But yeah, pretty basic setup. I did my own fuel system.
Yeah. M Powerhouse fuel system.
Yeah, we can't
so
share
once
the
you said
sauce on.
Empire- Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I was gonna ask some details on that.
Is two fuel pumps in there? Can you share that at least?
I have 3 fuel pumps in my
3.
tank.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a
All
fact.
right.
So
We don't mind
I told
like
him,
a little
I
sauce.
could say that. I have 3
Yeah.
fuel pumps, but you don't know what the 3 pumps are doing. So yeah,
Yeah.
It's
And you
three-
don't know how the fuel system is set
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So
It's okay, man. Yeah, we got three pumps in there.
Yeah.
Put 3 of them in your tank and see if it works.
So-
Walbro pumps?
Yeah, I have 2 Warbo 525s. Just feeding one system and then the other systems for like regular shit. But
Yeah. You have to have fuel to support the power you're making. So how much
100%.
power are you making roughly?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to dyno soon.
We also switched our port controller as well.
We're not gonna speak on that
We're
yet.
not gonna
though.
speak on that, but
We left-
something in the works.
Yeah, we
Just
switched
know.
on we switched up on the fuel controller now. So if the car gained more power switching to that controller. So I'm
Okay.
not sure how that even makes sense, but like my tuner says it's because of lambda. It needs to be like 100% stable, and before it wasn't stable, so like it would make you pull timing and stuff like that. So yeah,
Is this a pump gas car?
Yeah. Well,
I mean
for the
I
most
can.
part,
So look,
Okay.
I drive around daily with pump E85.
Okay.
If I want to go to the track, I put ignite or I do
Okay.
ethanol 1 or 1 ethanol or whatever. And
I would say that's
yeah.
technically a pump gas
Yeah.
car. Yeah.
so. It's nothing crazy. It's literally just like it's replicable.
And what turbo exactly?
7275 next gen.
You know the hot side sizing or
So I have a hot side is a 132 hot side,
132, damn.
which is not recommended for like the guys that can't drive.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn how to drive, you gotta get a 132. If you don't want to learn how to drive, get a 115 or a one.
And why is that? Yeah.
The one. So the smaller the back housing is, you
get more download.
your
Right.
car will spool up faster.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't have to like play too much on the launch control, but like I
It'll
like to have
compensate for the
down
larger
low and
turbo.
up top. So like the big turbo gives you more up top,
Right.
which
Because
is
it's more, it's less restriction. There.
Yep.
right. Let's just right because the bigger back housing
Right.
allows more
Yeah.
flow.
Okay. That's pretty basic.
It's
It's
really
legit-
like
it's
it's legit really
good.
basic. But like
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you something.
On a 20.
I give you, like I said before, 6 months, and I'll be going sevens with this car.
6 months?
6
Yeah,
months.
bro.
So people might ask this, and I'm gonna throw it out there.
Shoot.
Do you guys build your cars with the intent, or you're doing all this no nitrous, meth,
All boost, baby.
all boost?
All boost, no nitrous. I'm not a
Bottles
nitrous
are for
guy. I hate.
babies.
Like I'm really not a fan of nitrous. Nitrous cuts your motor life in half. I know Heck is probably like fuck this guy, but like Heck, I am not. He's not even listening. He's like,
It's like, oh, that was good.
yeah, I'm not a nitrous guy at all. I don't like nitrous.
What about meth?
I don't
We
use meth
actually
anymore.
are not running any meth or not. Like we haven't.
I don't think you
used
need
in a
meth.
while.
I don't think you need meth when you have port injection. So
Yeah,
port injection is you can add the fuel to cool the piston.
just more.
Meth
fuel.
is for cooling. So
Right.
technically,
Okay.
And
Pretty
I guess the E would help on that port injection
the
because
E help
yeah,
because
yeah.
the E runs cooler, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some cool shit.
Solid. I had to ask that because I know people be like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, what's in this car? We never, yeah. I
Yeah,
get it.
man.
My car is, yo, bro, my car is so
build.
basic, bro. Like, it's unreal. Like,
8s on a 20.
literally,
You
I
know
could
what
take
I'm
a
saying?
stock
With a
motor
bad
and have the
tire.
same replicated
Because-
build within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Interesting. Solid.
You were saying you're gonna basically send Dre's car regardless. So
Sending that
course,
shit.
man.
Listen,
No consent.
he,
So,
I said, look, go ahead.
as a whole, as a shop, as you personally, you know, you don't like to speak on the future much, but what else is there something that you maybe want people to look out for you guys? Is there something that you guys do in particular? Maybe there's customers that you want to maybe not drive them in a certain direction because you've got a mindset that we're gonna do this.
Well, I do want to say, I want to start dealing with companies that are just starting out that want to build stuff, and I can help you bring yourself forward. I kind of don't want to deal with the big industry guys anymore
yeah.
because they're kind of,
A lot of big
dickheads.
industry guys is capped. They don't care about what they're making.
yeah, I want to deal with like the younger,
Yeah.
the smaller companies
They
that
care about just
want to
selling a
build
bunch of
something. Like,
shit,
because the
which
thing
is
is,
cool.
there's people that
But
they need the opportunity to make better, and they can't because the big industry guys are killing them.
yeah, I think
'cause
you
of
big industry
cost and
guys
stuff.
got to listen to mechanics a little more because we the one installing your shit.
Yeah, if you send me
So
some
when
shit that's
it's-
hard to
when it's
install, I'm
hard
gonna
to
tell people it's
install-
hard to install.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's just that.
you're making your customer pay double. You know what I'm saying?
Where it could have been a simpler install, like you just made it like stock, where you just put
Yeah.
it back on. But some people want to go cheap, and
Do you think that's? I mean, it's my opinion. Do you think that's due to them making parts more computer generated, 3D stuff?
everything is China shit right now.
Yeah,
Like, bro, I swear
literally.
everything is China. Like everything is
a
China
lot
right
of shit
now.
is China because China
That's
they just
terrible.
have way more factories and stuff
Yeah.
than us, man. Like you know what I mean?
And the thing is,
So-
everybody's about making money. It's not about quality anymore. It's like you
Yep.
could just put anything on the market and people gonna buy it, and you
There's
can
even-
dispute it or not dispute it.
There's even stuff
You're gonna
you
catch
buying, it says
100
made
people
out here, but
and
it's
make
from
off
China.
with 30 people. Like,
Yeah.
not everybody gonna complain, you know?
Right.
But it's a fucked up. A lot of these guys are just about making money. Shit's trash.
They really don't care about the consumer that much.
That's how it is.
Yes,
any,
sir.
any other, you know,
Every industry
every
almost.
industry,
yeah.
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 It's really whack
like that
though.
across the
Like,
board.
why
All
can't it
about
be like,
money.
why can't it be like, give me what I pay you for?
Yeah.
Why can't you do that? It should be that simple, no?
it should. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know how it is. A lot of this stuff is politics too. For sure that we don't.
Yeah, politics
Yeah,
play a
yeah,
lot.
Definitely a lot of politics.
Oh boy.
Well, I could get in that politics because I don't give a fuck about nothing. motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Yo, fuck
We
them.
kind of like tapped on that with that kill switch thing. Is there things that you're preparing yourself or your shop for when politics change in the state or country? Are you preparing for that change?
I'm always gonna change with the time.
I hope they put.
You
a kill
don't
switch
ever
in the
feel
car.
like
Take
you
that
want to
shit out.
stop. Like, don't ever feel like you're gonna stop because they're stopping you. Like, you can always do what you gotta do.
Right.
There's always a way to do something. There's always another direction to go. Like,
That's,
you don't have
that's
to.
exactly why I brought that up, because it's going to be now a younger community of car guys who are being, pushed away because they're scared of what's going to happen.
But the thing is, a lot of these guys, so I feel like Grand Theft Auto is really like a bad,
Yeah.
like that shit brewed such a bad outcome on the car community because these guys are doing what they're doing in the game in real
Yeah,
life.
especially with that-
But there's
that
no reset in
role-play
real life.
shit.
Like when you
Yeah.
kill someone, like that's over, bro. Like you out here doing like dumbass shit and killing people, like on because you want to laugh.
And please, can we stop
And
the takeovers? That
that's
shit is
exactly what I'm talking
fuckery.
about.
It is the most pointless kind of thing to do, and I blame COVID.
COVID
because
definitely
COVID, when you
Constructed
couldn't
that
go to
one.
the club, you went to a
Yeah.
takeover with your hookah and your friends, and you did all that shit right there in the parking lot. I don't know where the fuck the donuts came from, because
You guys want to know though? Do you
Donuts
guys-
are cool.
oh,
but
the
like,
Mopar guys are to blame. All right,
I'm
makes
not even-
sense.
I made my
comment
car in
about that.
GTA just so I could do takeovers. It looks just like
Oh,
it.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, bro.
They
yeah,
get
man.
offended. Mopar
Bro,
guys get offended.
I've
when you
been
mention
to
this.
a takeover and I was scared for my life.
Yeah.
You know, to what you said, there's a
Bro.
class. There's a different class of the takeover Mopar community and then the racing Mopar community.
Yeah.
I think that gets clashed a lot too much.
The
So
thing
sometimes
is,
we can't
the thing is with the
differentiate that.
takeover
Yeah.
shit,
They don't want to
right?
be affiliated. You know?
Is that they're taking over these locations, right? And
thing
causing
is,
havoc.
They're trying to hit each other though.
Yeah.
Like they're legit
They're
trying to hit
people.
each other. Like they'll
Bro,
see you standing there and swing the car towards you. Are you gonna
it's,
jump out
it's
the way?
almost like due diligence. Like you're
Imagine
already
all
there. You're already
Yeah.
there. It's like
You're already
take
there.
each other out. You know. I
that shit
love.
don't make
I'm
no
gonna be
sense.
honest. I love the anti-government side of it. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
like F the world, do
Yeah,
what we
but
want.
like-
I
It's
get that.
cool.
But
But
you know
part
what-
of it, it's just like
But look,
too much.
when they get hit, who they call?
they call the police.
The same
That's
government.
the part that I don't like. That's the part that I do
It
not like.
don't make sense. And then the person who hit you, who you were just
It's
cheering
still-
on,
it's still
is
swinging to
fucked
hit some-
over now.
Yeah.
He's still trying to hit somebody. He's still swinging to hit
Or
somebody.
you hit someone because they're too close, and then they get out. They want to shoot at you. Fight
Oh
at
yeah,
you.
that's
That
that's
makes
even
no
another
sense.
whole
And then
nother
what
situation.
what I also don't get, right, is these takeover guys. You want to come to races.
Oh
Why?
my God.
Why do you want to come to a race
Yeah,
when
don't
you're
come to the
fucking up
race.
the
Like, you-
races? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
these guys were doing.
It's
spinning
because
on
of
the race
takeovers
spot,
why street racing has subsided a lot. Like,
Yeah.
because the moment cops see a group of cars, they are gonna
Yeah,
assume
it's a
takeover.
takeover. Yep.
Yeah.
When the news reports a takeover,
It's a race.
street racing.
Street racing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't even do a donut now. I'm scared I'm gonna be a takeover kid.
Exactly.
I mean,
slow down,
technically,
man.
you are kind of a takeover.
Yeah, get out of here.
You have the whole, you have the whole MO, bro. Like you have the whole green. You got the
bandana.
bandana wrap on your
Bandana
car.
about
Like,
me.
you're a whole gangster.
He's a whole GTA character. You're saying name Grim. Like, they didn't, why you
Yo,
not in GTA 6?
you're all
Is
fucked
my
up.
question.
It's in Miami.
Rockstar.
Too, man. That's my vibe, man.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
telling you,
to
they
hit
need
me
to
up.
put
I'll
you
do
in
some
that.
voiceover.
They got
Bro.
a bunch of randoms in that
I could be
motherfucker.
the civilian y'all kill. You know, you just drive.
Nah,
me.
man, you gotta be the guy that's
Bro.
running around the bandana bike and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thong?
The bandana bike. Nah, not the thong. Not the thong. Bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's some
man.
real shit, bro. So can we please stop the takeovers? That shit's bullshit.
It's not gonna stop. It's just,
No, it's
it's
not.
just a whole. The thing
know
is, you
what?
can't even knock them,
For
bro.
all the
It's just-
takeover guys, why don't you go take over in front of your house?
I be doing
See how
that.
that works.
I be doing
no,
burnouts
no,
in front of
but
my
What if
house.
that's your neighbor though, bro? You don't want your neighbors
ah,
fucking.
fuck that.
You want your
It's
neighbor to know you're a
your
takeover
house,
guy?
man.
Don't be ashamed
I'm
that
not
you're.
no
Don't
takeover.
be ashamed of who you
Guy.
are.
My
I am
neighbor's
not
is
no
cool. I have a neighbor. He had a Nova. Well, he still has a Nova. He'll do a burnout in front of my house.
But he has a race Nova. He had like a build.
Nah, like an old school Nova, just
Regular
old-
Chevy
no,
Nova?
Yeah.
But he's a car enthusiast.
He's not. He'll do a burnout just to wake me up.
Anybody
On
has a
Saturday.
Nova is a car
Yeah,
enthusiast,
that's
bro. Like
different,
Novas
bro.
are not
You know
cars
what
you
I'm
just buy to
saying?
drive
But-
around.
But let's drive through Times
It's like
Square.
having a Grand
donuts
National.
in Time. What the fuck are you doing donuts in Times Square for, bro?
That's kind of a vibe though. I ain't gonna front. Don't listen to Times Square.
No,
like,
no. This is the thing, right?
Hold on.
He gave you a side eye.
Hold on.
Bombastic side
Yo,
eye.
I'll troll it. I'll troll
so
What?
I'm gonna challenge you, right?
Uh-oh.
To do a burnout in Times Square.
Me?
Yeah, that's a
He looked at me
it's a vibe, right?
I'm getting arrested.
Now he's not gonna get arrested. You
I
be-
can't even.
I'm getting arrested. My car, man.
just spin the tire a little bit. Just spin the tire. Let's get a little bit of smoke.
I'm not going to incriminate myself on this podcast. But there have been some videos out there of some things being done in Times Square.
You?
Of a person that
Of
looks
a
like
person
him.
Oh,
with a
similar
different
guy.
car.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because
Yeah.
when I
Pooks.
when I
I
got
know
into the
Pookie.
BMW shit,
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who
I
you're
seen a
talking
video with Pookie doing a gym.
yo, when I got into the BMW shit, I started a car club called The Movement, right? And we didn't do takeovers. We did like car meets.
They were technically terrible. They're the reason why.
Technically, it's
They're
considered
the reason
takeover.
why the takeover shit is like that because
We used to drive through Times Square with a group of us, but you know, you get individuals who you just can't control
Yeah.
certain individuals,
Yeah.
and they'll do burnouts and shit. But us being like the hosts, we'd let them know, like, yo, dude,
You
like,
can't do that, but
do that shit. Like,
you're gonna get into a fight telling somebody you can't do that. Like, I'm a grown man. Like, how you gonna tell me I
C63
can't
hit
do
the
it?
cop? I think since then on is when it went crazy.
Yeah.
true.
I mean,
Yep.
because at that point, motherfucker.
But he
like,
wasn't
I can hit
even.
a cop
The
and get
thing
away.
is, with him, he wasn't even doing a takeover. He just
Nah,
doing
he was
wild
just doing-
shit.
No, I'm saying that was before takeovers, but since then, I guess people were like, all right, fuck it, let's just go crazy in Times Square.
I don't see the
The
point.
Times
I mean, they've been
Wild
doing it
now.
before that
Yeah.
though. Like Times Square have been a thing before. Like
Oh
that.
yeah, nah, it was a thing.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think that was like a viral thing.
I
You see
understand
it
why
on the
you say it's a
phone, they go
vibe though,
crazy.
because you
Shout out my boy Kirk.
I'm about to take over. Yeah, I'm about to take
you
over. I'm
cruising
just
through
saying,
Times
it
Square
could be a
with
vibe.
with your crew and
For
shit.
video.
It's a vibe
for video
when
or
it's not
something.
you.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
I mean, he did go. That nigga went to jail for that. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he,
definitely-
did. He got booked immediately.
That shit ain't. Hey, listen, man. I ain't never been to prison, but I know it ain't cool. Feel me?
yeah.
All right. So on that note, I want to say I appreciate you guys
Nah,
for
man, thank
you know,
you.
taking the time out of your day. I know it's kind of late, and yeah, I
time is
appreciate it. Thank you. Thank
For
you
sure,
your
man.
time.
We overdue, man. Long overdue.
Yeah, long overdue. I mean, this is gonna be a New Year's episode, so I know we spoke about that.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to drop for New Year's, so it was a year ago that I interviewed 45 on New Year's Day.
Oh wow.
I never released the
wow.
episode until June. So I was like, yo, this is stupid. Like, I feel dumb. I'm not going to do this podcast. And I dropped it. And now 5 months later, we're at 100,000 subs. So,
Yo, bro.
congrats,
yeah.
brother.
So now
That's why
now
when
it's
you
a
doubt
year later.
yourself. See, don't doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself.
That's what I learned from that.
Fact.
Don't
Yeah.
ever doubt yourself.
Don't ever doubt yourself.
Yeah.
Because
and
look,
just, yeah.
it could be 100 people doing the same shit.
Right.
It's who does it best.
That's
Just
a
remember
fact.
that. There's 100 BMW shops
Yeah.
or more.
That's why I respect
And they
you so
all
much.
got next lane.
They,
That simple.
Yo, bro, Matty is
Yo, stop,
he has no filter, bro.
Don't ask me no questions like that, man. That's it.
suave, papa. Suave.
Wow, man.
That's it. Listen, man.
So, yeah,
I'll
so,
speak Spanish. I'm Jamaican.
Wow,
Say-
my God.
Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas, because we didn't have anything for you guys on Christmas. So Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Hope you
and
enjoyed
Happy
your
New
gifts.
Year.
Happy holidays, so you
Happy
people out there.
holidays. And thank you for everybody who bought merch. We sold out. First
I ain't
drop
got
ever.
nothing but like
Me
that's how it
either.
Yeah,
goes.
we don't have so for
Alright.
guys. What are you like six?
See, look,
What are you
I'm
like
here
six?
rocking the
6'3"?
snap-on
How
shirt.
tall? How tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
Yeah, you need like
Nah.
probably like an extra large.
Nah, I need the large that you said you had.
Yeah,
Pause.
you're dead.
Let's do a trade.
Nah.
So yeah, I'm gonna work on getting some bigger or larger
Hey, yo.
sizes. Pause. I said pause. I said larger.
No, I'm
This
not
is
why
talking-
you can't
I'm not talking
interview
about
Jamaicans.
you. I'm not talking about him, dog. I'm just talking about what I just said.
what you just said.
Dumb.
Oh.
It's still bad. It's still bad.
Oh, nah.
So I'm gonna get larger sizes. Pause. Larger hoodies. However I can say.
Hoodie still pulls.
All right, man.
You're gonna have
Larger
to,
merch.
yo. You're gonna have to cancel this whole last part of this. This whole shit gonna have to be canceled.
Going in, bro. It's
This
New
shit
Year's.
gonna be canceled.
Yeah, pull up.
Pullovers.
Word,
It's
word.
a pullover. Look, pullover.
Pull over.
Pullover.
Okay,
That's still
so
a peel back.
pull-
I don't know.
I can't even talk.
Nah.
My man is wildin'.
Yo.
What am I gonna
Wildin'.
say? Help me out. Variety of different
Yeah,
sizes
fact.
for.
No.
There's no winning.
right.
There's no winning.
Listen, man.
New
you-
merch coming soon.
Yeah, yeah.
That
That's
first
it.
drop will
Yes.
take care of you, people.
Guys, yes.
Whatever you need, you got
Individually.
it.
Yeah, individually.
Yes.
We'll take care of you. So I appreciate everybody who purchased. Thank you so much.
that was
First time
tough.
I ever sold merch, and you guys crushed it. So thank you. And thank you to you again
For sure.
making this happen.
100%, man.
Doubt, man.
Can you
Thank
tell the viewers where to find you also? Both of you guys?
Oh yeah, M Powerhouse on Instagram. I'm Stig.
Yeah, Swerve _X58. You know what I'm saying? And M Powerhouse, man. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
Fastest BMW shop out there. Lock in.
Proven.
You guys
Proven.
could also check out their content because I know One Stock's doing content
Yeah.
again. Shout out to him, man.
One Stock
I'm glad
got
he's
30
actually
YouTube
like
page.
motivated
He's
now.
a bozo because he didn't come here today. Nah.
Shout out to Dre, man. I'm glad he's got some motivation now. That's dope.
Yeah, give him some, let me give him some clout. You
Yeah.
bozo. Nah.
And if you ever want to see any updates on the G80, just check out the Instagram page. Merrick does
Yeah,
a bunch of
I
reels.
stay updated.
Everybody
but-
thinks it's me, but it's him. I don't do any video recording.
Yeah,
My man's is an editor, mechanic,
I try.
He does it
all
all.
that. Yeah.
I be
Jack
home
of
at
all
night
trades.
like 1 o'clock in the morning, just
Yo, those are the times to
Tapped
think, bro. I was
in.
telling you that yesterday.
Yeah.
And received
I was
the text.
knocked out last night,
He
but I ain't
received the
gonna
text from me at like 2, 3 in the morning.
But the thing is, right? Like, yo, you know what's funny? Like, I get home and I take a shower, I sit in bed. I'm like, damn, I gotta go Instagram. I go Instagram. I'm like, damn, this thing hit me up. Like, damn it. Like, I forgot to reply.
You be taking a while, but I know you.
Nah,
know you
bro,
work-
OD, bro,
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
I literally
I
don't
don't
have
take no
no-
offense to it, so it's
Yeah.
cool. But
No offense, man.
thank you, bro. Once
Anytime,
again,
brother.
appreciate you.
Anytime.
I know y'all love Grim because he's a fantastic co-host. Fantastic job.
Yeah, anytime you guys need me,
And to
I'm
all the
here.
haters who be talking shit about co-hosts, I know somebody mentioned something like, "Oh, the co-host carries the podcast and so on."
Nah.
My top videos, I was on alone.
You don't gotta prove yourself to no one.
I know, but it's
man.
annoying. That's the
You
reason.
don't gotta prove yourself to
the
no
reason-
one.
the
Don't
reason
watch.
why-
There was a reason for that, and
Yeah.
they didn't understand
Look,
that.
Yeah.
That's
understand
like
Don't watch a podcast.
Nah, I know.
yeah,
I know.
you can't.
that's
Back-
like all the
back off the
commentators
man's podcast
on
if you
people's
don't wanna watch what
cars
he's
that
saying.
don't have cars.
No, 100%.
If you gonna
Yeah.
talk about my car slow or something, and you on 2 feet,
No, a
pack
bicycle.
it up.
You talking mad shit and you have a bicycle on your shit. Like,
They don't even got bicycles.
no, there's a guy that's talking mad shit like, yo, that car is slow. 87 is garbage with a 1.560
Yeah.
foot. Bro, what do you drive? Oh, look on his page.
A Schwinn.
Bicycle.
A mongoose.
Like, bro,
This nigga got a mongoose bike. From
this
Toys
is the
R
one
Us.
that you're supposed to sit out, my boy. Like, just sit that one out. You don't have no
that,
spark
man.
talks on that.
Yeah.
No, my dad has a twin turbo Mustang. Fuck your dad.
Turn that lock in.
Nah, I just had to address it. It's New Year, so I figured
Yeah,
I do it at the end of the
hey,
year.
hey.
So it's the one time I decided to. All right.
That's how it goes, man. No,
So,
listen,
yeah.
like I said, don't stop what you're doing. Never
Appreciate
stop.
it.
If I stopped what I was doing, I'd have been stopped years ago, and I would be right here right now.
Honestly,
That's
that
fine.
showed a lot of growth, and for you as well, because you're utilizing other co-hosts, and that changes their dynamic of how you.
He does say that
you
because he
speak
talking
to
about
people.
you. Get out of here.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
I'm fucking with
I'm
that.
saying in general because he's used more than one co-host.
Nah.
Yeah.
And that changes the dynamic of the conversation with whoever you're dealing with.
Yeah, because
whatever
sometimes
their
you need somebody to help
relationship
you carry the question. Because sometimes you can't remember all the questions you need to.
No, that's not
to
why.
act.
Let's
Not
let's keep it real
necessarily-
here.
not
Let's keep it
necessarily
real
that.
here.
All right, sorry.
But-
That's not why.
That was-
The reason why is
Relationships are
because it's
different.
yeah. So you may know
Relationships
like
are different.
there's certain things that I can't find on social media. I can only do so
also,
much
because
research.
Grim has all
I
the
see, I see,
I see.
Grim scoops up all the dirt.
No, he just knows.
So say it out loud. Say it out loud. So Grim
No,
is
it's
the
not
dirt
even
guy.
that. He just knows.
Grim is the dirt guy, and you use him to pull the dirt on people.
No. not-
Yes,
Nah,
that's
no.
exactly.
That's how it is. I mean, unless he has.
Grim, why you here?
Because I
Grim,
didn't throw out no dirt.
why you here?
I didn't throw out no dirt.
You didn't?
Nah.
Nah.
It's to make you feel comfortable. You see a familiar face, you know?
I don't think that's why either, but I mean,
I'm just fucking around. I'm fucking around.
nah, it's just to make it better for the viewers.
Listen, I just like to have fun, bro. Like,
Nah, I get it. I know you're
I mean,
hey,
yeah, honestly,
I ain't gonna lie.
This-
Like, I thought this shit was gonna be mad. How long you been here?
I don't know.
like 2 hours.
But this shit didn't feel like 2 hours.
no.
Yeah,
Because it was
just
fun.
like
Well,
organic
because
it becomes a
conversation.
comfortable conversation. Not that if you would have brought
It wasn't
someone
because
else,
of you, though.
They have to learn. No, I'm not saying but damn,
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Nah, Grim was a cool.
But I'm
Nah,
saying
nah.
we
man.
vibe
Fine.
already outside of
Yeah, we
this.
already know each other, so it's like,
it
oh,
makes
cool.
it easier to go through.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
facts.
used to race GSF a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Take their money and shit.
Yeah.
I never bet nothing, so
Sorry.
yeah, I didn't take my pennies.
Grim is capping. He was standing right next to Ginger and Heck, like, yo.
With $2 in my pocket, asked him. He said that's true.
Ginger say what? Ginger say what? I know Ginger took my money though. Ginger definitely hustled me too. Talking about his car's not fast and his car does an 8.
I dead
I'm
ass
telling
did that.
everybody
You
your
said
car go
Ginger
8.
does 8s? Oh
Actually,
my
y'all did
God.
that.
Ginger's car goes 8s and he lies about his car. I'm telling you guys from now.
Yeah.
He took my money with my 240.
Bro,
He got an S58 in that thing.
Fake news. Yo, Swerve, do you remember there was a time when we used to meet up at Target in Mount Vernon to race? There was a time y'all raced us, bro. And I don't know if you remember the pot, but they won. And they had quarters in the pot. It was definitely me. I paid.
Yeah, I do actually remember that. The fuck?
It was quarters.
Yo.
I don't think we counted the
I
quarters.
know.
to be
But
honest,
listen,
though.
I fuck with that. You know why I fuck with that? Let me tell you why I fuck with that. At least he wasn't short. Niggas did not come up short. Niggas would not call the money like
I had to
money,
make the
bro.
$10, and I had the 4
Yeah.
quarters. You feel me? And I put them in.
Yeah.
Money's money.
And not for nothing, I just want to say this for the street racing guys. Can we stop doing the $1,000 pots? Like, what the fuck,
Nah,
bro?
you can't say that.
Nah,
Some
what
people
you
don't got no
mean?
more, bro.
No, what? 20 people for $1,000?
humble answer.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
wanna
Some
hear
people don't
that.
got no more. If that's what you guys are running, you guys are.
I know, but so then don't call Rock to come videotape your $1,000 race. You feel me? Like please. Like, please. Am I lying?
and then
on,
can't
man.
pay the prep
No,
guy.
and then y'all ready to fight after.
And then can't pay the prep guy. That's crazy.
Like, brother.
Respectfully, it's Rock.
No, don't do that. Oh, come on.
My
come on.
God.
All right.
Bumba clock.
Yeah. This.
I ain't gonna shoot him down like that, but you giving him too much credit.
Oh, I hear you.
All right.
Listen, I was
we're
just
gonna
saying.
clip that part.
Don't be recording your $1,000
So I
race.
paid in 4 quarters.
Damn.
that was.
Yeah. We're trying to get Rock on the podcast, but that's not. I can say this now because see years.
He's not
old.
gonna do it.
No, he's
Why
not.
not?
He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. So for those of you guys who you
Rock.
ask every
You say
single
Rock is scared to
episode-
come on the podcast.
No, he's not scared. I'm not gonna. He's not here. He's
Rock,
not
you're
here.
scared to come on the podcast.
No, listen. The man's not here. He's not here to defend himself.
Nah,
I'm
it's not a
gonna-
defense thing. I'm just saying, like, Rock, are you scared to come on the podcast? Say
Nobody
it.
knows.
Rock is not scared.
He
I know
asks-
Rock.
He
He's not
asks
scared.
people ask every single episode. Yo, get Rock on here. You need to have Rock. You can't interview all these people. They don't have a name without him. Like, look, listen.
Yeah,
I
that
get
shit pisses me off.
I asked-
They don't
I'm
know
sorry,
New York
yeah.
City
I
That's-
asked the man like
I don't
4
agree with
times.
that.
He hadn't answered me 2 times. Actually, he hasn't answered at all. So,
All right.
Rock, I still want you to be on the podcast. You're just as important as everybody else.
Rock,
You know?
go on the podcast. Stop being a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So for those of you guys who are asking, it has nothing to do with me, and I'm being straight up with y'all. I'm not paying him to be on here. That doesn't make any sense. That's not what the situation is, but it was mentioned on a previous comment that
Yes,
just
yeah.
pay the man. He's a businessman.
All right,
I'm
so
like,
when you pay me, like, I'm waiting for my pay.
Yeah, it's all right.
When he gets that M, he's gonna bring it here to get
I got you. When you get that, make sure you get. Yo, remember, I'm gonna hold you to that. This shit get an M. I want my money.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm fucking you.
We're not gonna do that. But yeah, so that's the situation with Rock. For those of you guys who have been asking about that every damn episode, get Rock, get Rock, get Rock. That's the situation. I reached out
Send
to
the
him.
energy the other way. Tell
So
Rock
look,
to come.
I believe in one hand washes the other. If you know what that means.
No, I agree.
So
Listen,
I can
man.
boost you just like how you can boost me.
Yeah.
100%.
So don't think you're bigger than anyone. Not saying Rock
Nah,
can
it's
think bigger than
true
you or
because
nothing,
they
but
were
like,
street racing before that. Before him
was a big
recording any
thing
races,
way
bro.
before that.
We was tapped in way before any of that. You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
GSF was recording street races before. What?
Legit.
Bro, what?
GSF been recording street races.
There was no other videos in a point in time when it was before GSF.
It's not the point of that. Like he gave New York another name, and I respect him for that. But at the same time, be humble. If anybody's coming from outside, support outside.
Yeah, you support everybody,
That's a
bro. Real
fact. I
shit.
agree with that.
Down and support everybody the same way they supported you.
If you're doing it for the same reasons, if you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
care
yeah.
about New York Street racing and cars, and
Yeah,
you're
but that's
a
what
car
you're doing
guy,
it for, like,
then that's
show-
what you're doing
show
it for,
support,
and you're
like,
not doing it for
legit.
money, then you should be on this
like,
podcast.
Even
That's
to
how I
throw
look at it.
shade on myself, when me and Heck had our situation where I didn't want to come on here at first
Yeah.
to see where it is now.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't want to come on was because I felt like that, like, oh, what's the
Like it was like some culture vulture shit.
Exactly, but
And
then you have to realize this
Yeah.
is better for the culture and the
100%.
shit that we claim to
Nah.
love.
I'm not
So
gonna
it
lie.
makes more sense.
My son legit posted like he wrote a comment. He's like, "Yo, you guys put on anybody that drives a car in the streets or some
Yeah,
shit."
yeah, yeah.
You remember that post? That was my son.
Really?
Like my actual son.
Word up.
Peace out.
But the thing is, like
True.
he said it, but like that's like I thought that at first. Also, you feel me? So like I'm like, yo, these guys put anybody on the damn podcast. Anybody want to be on
Yeah,
the podcast?
initially
But like,
because there's a lot of
but it's also not the same.
Bullshit
It's
coming
not
out
the
of people's
same
mouth.
podcast it was before either.
Well, initially, I didn't have anybody.
No, no,
I'm
yeah,
not
you
a
just taking
nobody.
any.
It's a fact.
I get.
I'm not a nobody, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if you don't
Yeah,
see
I get-
somebody outside, he pops up out of nowhere. You're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
Like, why? Like, so I had to go with whatever was.
That's
no
valid.
disrespect to anybody.
I get
yeah,
it.
no,
But-
no,
but
it's no
to be honest,
disrespect. They
you
take
know,
It's too
disrespect
late.
by
It's too late. You
when
said
you
it
go to
already.
church,
It's too late.
when you look at where it is now and the people he interviewed before, it kind of is a grassroots start.
Yes.
So it makes
absolutely.
more sense.
But the
Yeah, but it's
greatest
hard
thing
for
is
us being
the
here
greatest
in
thing
it
is
to
you did not give up and you're
understand
still
that.
here and you're better than before. So that's
Yeah.
the greatest that's the greatest
You climb the
accomplishment.
ladder, so you can't even be mad.
Yeah, I get,
I'm not mad.
give
I just want the people to kind of
They
Listen.
gotta
get what
understand
they're
a
asking.
little bit.
But
All right.
New York
How I
street
see it,
scene
if you don't
has
want to come
been
on, you don't want
please
to come on.
everybody.
Like I was one of
what
those
I'm
people that
saying?
I'm not coming on this shit. I was one of those people. I'm not going on. But I'm here.
that doesn't bother me. Though.
I'm here.
It's part of the game.
Now
though.
I'm saying
It's part of the game, man.
The thing
I
is,
don't
I
take no disrespect.
I just
to
was
it at
not
all.
into the. I don't like to be like this. Like this was comfortable for me, so I was able to do it.
Yeah.
Why was
Like,
it comfortable? Not because I'm here. You don't give me no love.
All right, so Swerve, what's good, bro? nah. It was a cool.
Nah, it was cool. It was cool.
vibe, man.
I
Don't be scared to come on, bro. If you're scared to come on because of the lights, don't worry about it. Lights don't bother you.
facts.
The lights are actually not that bright.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, with that being said, I appreciate. You have anything to say?
Nah, I think
good?
I
Okay.
think that's it. I think
All right, cool.
for anyone who's trying to get on or wanted to get on, we've been trying to get in here. Don't think things of what you see. You know, there's people that come on here and they just assume that it's you got to come on here, like you said, to talk shit.
Yeah.
You don't have to come and talk shit. You can just
You know,
literally
come
come and
up
have
here,
fun.
share some information. You know,
If you have knowledge, pull up.
exactly
Fact.
That's all I care about, honestly.
about
Yeah.
whatever it is,
Yeah,
whatever's
because
in
I
the
see,
scene.
I seen people you asking questions they don't know.
Bro,
They
this-
didn't answer no
I ain't
questions.
gonna
They
lie,
dancing around
bro.
them. No specs.
I really decided
Like-
to come on here after I watched a lot of these podcasts and these guys have no knowledge on what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Just answering questions, no knowledge.
I'm answering the question while I'm watching it. Like, your brother, it's a 9.3
Did you not? Why did you not
compression
say
ratio.
that?
Like,
The compression ratio is 9.5.
Yeah.
Like, what you doing?
That's true. Like,
So you know, it's dope to see you geeking out over it. So I
Shit
think
really
it's
pissed me
important
off. I'm
that
like,
we-
bro, how the fuck you don't know that?
Sometimes it's intimidating, though. Sometimes people get on and they can't remember.
That's
stuff.
I think that's a different talent. Too,
I
to be
mean,
able
if you
to
don't remember
speak.
something, just say, damn, I don't remember at this moment. Because
Yeah,
I think
agree.
that I don't
agree.
remember at this
Sometimes it's
moment.
just like, I gotta
Everyone's
go
a
with
good
something.
speaker too. You know, some guys might be really good in the car and then they go talk.
Yeah.
Nah, but I don't know.
I get it.
yeah, I don't know. I can't relate.
That shit really get me tight when I see people not answering questions. Like sometimes it's just really simple questions and just
Yeah.
like avoiding the question. Like, bro, if you don't know, just say it, bro. I don't know. Ain't nobody gonna beat you up for that.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me finally close out.
Yeah,
Appreciate
fact.
you guys for watching. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And so on. Keep listening on all streaming platforms. We are still top 10 podcasts in the country. And
Shitting
hopefully.
me?
Going for
Hopefully.
number one, you heard?
I'm telling you, I said it last year around maybe like November. This is going to be the number one podcast in the world, street racing wise. And I think it already actually is.
I think so. I think so.
Not even trying to flex. I'm
Nah,
very.
I think so.
Nah, it's
I'm
a
just
flex.
saying.
Coming from
said
somebody
it.
with a podcast,
You don't have-
Bro,
yes.
Listen, it is what it
trying
is,
to be
bro.
modest,
I was
but
the
it's a
first to
flex.
go eights, and that's a flex.
Facts.
It is. I just hate. I don't like to talk like that.
First
Me too.
turbo.
I don't like talking
I
about that
just
either,
like
but
to-
like you
I'm
have
from
to, at the end of the
GSF.
day,
We got our own podcast, and this podcast is the number one podcast. I'm flexing for bro.
Thanks. I like that. I fuck with that.
Oh, there you go.
That was
There
a
you go.
that was
That's
a
how
big.
you show love.
That was a flex. That was a flex. That was a
So
flex.
thank you. So keep listening, keep supporting. Appreciate you guys, and drop in the comments below who you guys want on the next podcast as well.
I ain't gonna lie, you need a hammock like GSF. you need a hammock, bro. They had a hammock. The hammock was cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you gotta be on some. I'm lying. The hammock was dope.
He wants you on a hammock with me.
Hey,
That's what.
All right. On that note,
all right.
It's a hammock and GSF. That's
Close.
What
All right, until next time, guys.
Until next time, we out of here.
Guys,
No
like,
more
share,
this.
comment, and subscribe.
Cut.
We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Cut.